We're live.
All right, welcome back. We are Digital Eclipse, streams classic games for kids, hospitals, charities. That was an awful intro.
Yeah,
I stumbled over every word there.
We're playing games to heal kids.
Yes.
Yeah, playing games to heal kids.
And I'm eating food.
Yep.
And
Ian, Jeff, and Glen again.
Hey.
We're going to be playing a game called La-Mulana, which I picked, and it might actually be a bad idea for the stream because it's actually a quite challenging game. It's kind of a spiritual successor to Pitfall, so it might be relevant to the games we've been playing this weekend.
You think that they were thinking of Pitfall when they made this?
There's definitely some inspiration there. I mean, obviously, it's pretty far removed, but you know, Pitfall is an archaeologist type, goes
Is it
exploring ruins. Yeah.
is that an adventure game?
It's kind of an adventure game. It's mostly an action platformer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And it has a lot of puzzles in it. And the reason I really wanted help, or I wanted to do it on the stream is I've been stuck on some of the puzzles for many years. They're actually quite difficult, and in some cases very obtuse puzzles. So I've given up on actually trying to finish this game solo. And I'm not the kind of guy who looks up like solutions to puzzles online. I really hate doing that kind of thing.
So we starting from the beginning?
We're going to start from the beginning.
Okay.
And we're going to try to get through the whole thing today. And my estimate is that's going to take about 4 hours to get to the point where I'm stuck.
That's insane.
So if you guys get sick of it, let me know. We can stop. But you know, any amount that helps is going to be useful to me. And the reason I'm suggesting we do that is the puzzles require context. So you'll need to know a little bit about all of the game to sort of help me make progress if we succeed today.
Okay.
And I picked you in particular, Glenn, because I know you're very tenacious when it comes to puzzle games. So
Do you like puzzle
I'm
games?
hoping you'll be able to help me get through this.
And I'm here because at some point Glenn is probably going to leave.
Yeah, Glenn's probably going to take off, so
So-
we'll have to settle for Jeff. Who I don't know the quality of Jeff's puzzle skills. I assume they're just fine. Jeff is
I've played
Well,
many
I hold him
adventure
in quite
games.
high
but-
regard.
Maybe.
They're not adventure gaming puzzles, though. You'll see as we
Alright.
get into it.
Seeing as we intend to continue streaming, maybe one thing we can do is, since I do have to, I'm like looking, I don't know what time it is, but it's not going to probably be forever. And 4 hours, I do not think I'm going to be here in 4 hours.
That would be 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Well, it could go super zippy. I don't know. I haven't played this game probably in a year or two.
Right.
So it probably
Well, let's get
won't go
started,
super
but
zippy.
I think we can always start taking notes, taking pause, because like you're saying, context, we can save, and we can always come back to it on a future stream.
All right, so we're going to start a new game here.
Right.
Finally, I reached La-Mulana. The adventure starts here.
So is there already, will there be clues like from the very beginning?
Yeah. So pay attention to everything.
Hold on, you can go ahead. I gotta tweet that out to people. that
You should
see.
share your knowledge of what we should be looking for as the
Yeah,
kind of
so
puzzles.
here's how that's kind of going to go down, and pardon me for talking instead of playing. As we encounter information, I'm going to either say like, "Oh, I know what that refers to. That's probably not important," or
Okay.
I'm going to say, "I don't know what this means." So
It was
help
a
me figure
thing,
it out,
and-
or, yeah,
okay.
like I never solved this one. Welcome. You're that Professor Lameza, am I right? I think, I know what you're looking for. La-Mulana, right? The ruins can be reached down by the outskirts of this village. Your father went in there to do his research, but he ain't been back for some days now. I ain't got a clue what he's after, but since ancient times, folks have been passing rumors down about secret treasures. Heck, even the origin of life itself may be hiding inside these ruins.
All right, so this is going to be epic.
Yeah, generation after generation we've protected La-Mulana. Even so, I don't really know what her secrets are. This is the village elder.
Okay.
I won't stop you from entering the ruins, but mind you, the mysteries of La-Mulana are unsolved, because those who go in don't come back out, dead or alive. Who knows what will happen?
Is this a permadeath
It's a lot of
game?
text, maybe I shouldn't be reading it all. I'm sorry?
Is it permadeath?
No,
Alright.
no, it's not permadeath.
Okay.
It's not a roguelike or anything like that, just difficult puzzle game. And the original author designed this game to look like an MSX game. This is actually the enhanced version, which is that game but with more modern graphics and some
Oh, okay.
bosses. Oh, Adam's gonna miss the crucial context. Anyway, I'll tell my people over the entrance, take a weight with you too. By the way, that's one snazzy laptop and is made just for archaeological exploration? That's amazing, so thin and light, and of course, it looks like it's made in Japan. I hear they make good games there too. Oh, one last thing, unlike your father, you look like you need a hand. Take this software, I developed it myself. It only gets incoming emails from me. You can't reply, but I'll send you all sorts of tips. Let me
Okay.
see your laptop. So we got the Zelpud mailer, or Exelpud or something like that.
I do love when a game spends a lot of time explaining how it's going to talk to you in the third person.
It's like Elder Trade.
Here we go and installed it, but don't forget you got to activate it from the software screen. Be sure to read all of my emails. If I send you an email telling you to come back to the village, well then you best come back. Got it? Alrighty, you're all set. Off you go now.
Any idea what the original year this came out was?
This was in the early aughts. The EX edition was actually for the Wii. It was made for the Wii, and it was also released on the PC. So
just from the he's very into your laptop and email. I wasn't sure if it was like exciting and new.
My button config is weird. Hang on, let me see.
He's a lot more impressive looking in the Wii.
Yeah. That's the portrait he paid for?
Yeah.
So we're going to futz with our controls because I don't remember to do this for a little bit.
No futz.
I'm going to turn on the Zelpud mailer. It's off, that's on. Okay, so you get a bunch of software throughout this game, and your laptop has a limited amount of memory, so you can only have certain programs installed at a given time.
Oh, it's a mechanic. Okay.
That's kind of hilarious.
And then we got an email from him, and it says, you can trust the software for anything related to message from me.
He's explaining how it
he's
works.
explaining it again. All right.
All right.
So that's our first message. He's going to send us like 20, 30 messages throughout the game. That's my pause button. All right. And these are where we save. This.
And so one of the things that is, I would say, not criticism, but the biggest weird component is his jump, right? Like, because it looks like a
Castlevania
platformer.
style. So like that's the theme of the games I'm going to be playing today. Castlevania, and this is very Castlevania. So you have a whip, and you have a jump arc that's fixed. You cannot change directions mid-jump, so it's really important. It looks like you can.
The height of the jump
is
controllable.
Controllable, based on how long you hold that.
Yes, that's true.
But once you start your momentum arc is a fixed.
It looks like you can change it, but just a little bit.
You can change your direction, but not necessarily your trajectory.
And we're gonna buy some stuff. Let's see, I have $10.
We need to get a weight. He said something about weights.
You're right. I do need weights, but the hand scanner is more important.
Okay.
We're not gonna go in the ruins right away, so
right.
It's okay to buy the scanner first. So let's see. That's this button. Do some buttons again. And put our hand scanner.
Adam already knows why you like it. There's a whip and it's hard.
Yes, that's true. So we already got another email. Let's check out our email.
The game where you get to read.
He's talking about the hand scanner I just bought. We're going to be reading stone tablets with it. And stone tablets are mostly how we get the hints.
Ah, they're like the clues. All right.
And you can look at skeletons with it too.
No.
You might find them out.
Skeletons 2 mysterious something. Alright.
Let's see. And this is a crappy shield, a laptop case, and a gun. We're going to come back and buy the laptop case later.
I was going to say, you already had money? I've never seen a game
I
where
had
you started with money.
$10, man.
$10.
Alright. And he's just talking.
He's the like
It's
free to play
me,
DLC, spend 99 cents, get 100 gold so I can buy all the gear now.
Before we go to the ruins, why don't we try to get the shell horn? We're going to do that first, because that'll build up a little money, and we'll use that to buy the weights.
Okay. Hold the shell.
In here is weights that you can't afford, and 2 pieces of software. Let's see, glyph reader we will need eventually.
Don't you want everything in this game?
Well, pretty much.
Okay.
Yagoo map reader.
We will probably even want that sooner. She got really mad because I didn't buy anything. And in here, I think it's just a guy who says something. It talks about the hot spring on the outskirts of the village.
Altar. It's a good way to rest your bones. So that's how you get back health.
Yeah, and you see, I start with only 32 health. That's a little green sliver.
Yeah,
left
I like the pre-indication of how much better you're going to get.
Yeah.
That's a rare
So-
thing in a game.
Pro tip number 1, you can see like I've been breaking these vases and money has come out. There's an algorithm in this game that means the first time you break a vase on any screen, you get a bunch of stuff, and usually it's money. So that's a good way to make money.
Mhm.
So be careful not to break any vases in places you can't collect stuff that comes out.
Oh.
Then you have a little food in your mustache. I think I should tell
Thank
you.
you. Carrying rice.
Enemies.
Meaning, if you're not going to get the money, don't just
Yeah,
smash
because you
it.
won't get another opportunity. Like then they do sometimes release money,
Stuff.
but it's much rarer.
Sure.
And that one actually dropped a weight, which has been really useful for us. So this is the spring. You can sit here, and as long as you're sitting there, you'll recover life.
Well, that's the spring. Okay.
Very small.
It's very small and hard to see.
this way. And
Now,
there's a bird that's gonna screw you over.
Did you play the original graphics version?
I
of
did
this?
not. I think you can actually set this to those graphics, but I never played the MSX, so I don't feel nostalgic for it. So
Well, what I was
it's just
wondering
really
is
hard to view.
if some of the details would be
This is very wrong. Hang on. I am actually going to adjust my controls. I'm
that,
going to figure out how to do that.
because it seems like I only know from what you've talked about that it's going to have lots of like kind of hidden information that you see in the screen, like, oh, that weird shape to the left. And I wonder how much the upgraded graphics hide some of those things that would have been easier to see.
Actually, probably don't want that. So, pause menu. Right menu, left menu. So I can't slide.
Oh.
Sorry, I just remap my controls
Sure.
to what I'm used to. So danger, no entry beyond this point, says the sign. And go over here, and there's this big blue ogre that will mess you up if you interact with him. So we're not going to go that way yet.
Here's a boss you can die to instantly.
Yep, yeah, it is not. It is a very unfriendly game.
Yeah.
It is a know what you're doing or die.
I guess the sign did say, don't go this way. But usually that's like a, call to adventure. It's like, go this way where the sign, people say don't go.
So, don't worry about the movement speed. We're going to get gear in a little bit that's going to make him move and climb and jump faster.
I was very worried. about
Very
the
worried,
speed.
I understand. Because it's really sluggish, and essentially makes it really difficult to fight some of the bosses at the beginning. We're probably going to, I'm going to say it again, and save
I love
every
the
time I
children.
pass this area. Yeah, you can't actually talk to any of the NPCs, they're just for show. Unless they're in a tent or a cave or something.
So you're building good habits by saving every time you see a save.
Yeah.
That's smart.
More weights, that's great. And that's dead end.
It's interesting because obviously you kind of know what
Wow,
you're doing.
so many
right?
weights, I'm getting really lucky here.
But the game looks like a pretty straightforward platformer.
Yeah.
So it's hard to imagine it's going to get really crazy.
You wait.
I know.
So I just examined the skeleton, and the skeleton said, for some reason, like, you can examine skeletons and kind of get their last memory or like a note from them or
It's like
something.
a hint of
It's
what they
really
last
weird,
saw.
yeah. So he said, I got a map, I was looking at the rock, and I fell and
sort of
died.
Sort of died.
So I got the map of the
and you
area.
got a map from
I
it.
can now look at the map by doing... I need the software. I can't look at the map.
You don't have map
We'll come back to the
software.
software later, yeah.
Oh my god.
She just carried a phone.
This was before phones, Jeff.
Yeah.
That's what the weights are for. You
Oh,
trigger,
yeah.
you trigger, what do you call them, like switches like that, and then they do various.
Hey, the shell
things.
horn.
That one opened
Hey,
this.
you were
treasure
looking
chest.
for the shell
I
horn.
got the shell horn,
Don't fall off.
so we'll take that. Back
Oh,
to
and
the
enemies
chief
all
in a second.
respawn.
Yeah.
Mega Man style.
It's very Castlevania.
We're gonna keep going until we hit water at the waterfall, and then we're gonna go back down, and we should have enough money to buy some of the things we need.
Now you just hit a corner because you obviously thought something could appear.
Yeah, there's lots of hidden stuff,
Okay.
so that's gonna be an important element of our exploration. Oh, weights.
So many weights.
Can critical paths be blocked by hidden stuff?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Obtuse puzzle game of the worst variety. So those little green orbs I'm collecting are like pseudo-life power-ups. So they're filling up that blue meter below my life.
Okay.
When it hits my life completely refills and then it empties.
Oh.
So
So-
there's water beyond this point, turn back if
You
you're
don't
not ready
want to
for it.
get the last.
I'm not going to
fill?
go there, but I might try to get that pot. So yeah, if you're trying to do a timely life recovery, you're going to want to carefully collect those. That's
Gotcha.
true. So we just moved something over our chat. That was entertaining. That caught my attention.
Windows
You
flew
moved
over
a
the
window across the chat. It's not blocking the chat, but it was
Okay.
briefly in our frame of view.
replaced them.
Adam wants to know if you can find full chickens in the walls.
There are no wall chickens in this one.
Is that a Castlevania thing?
Yeah, it's a Castlevania.
Are there falling rocks in this game?
I
I'm
can't
sure
think of
there's
any,
gotta be
but
falling rock.
it's got to be.
This feels like a falling rock game.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like the
Every game we
Spelunky
play has to
character.
have falling rocks. Yeah, he does look very spelunky.
It does have an evil bird thing. So
Which made me think
we've been
Spelunky
hitting that
must
one
have
for
saw
that.
this because Spelunky's much.
It was a
younger.
little bit after Spelunky was a little bit after this, but they were close enough that I could believe they were developed at the same time.
It's like yeah. It's like
Because they're
Castlevania
both
was
indie
like-
games and they're in development for like 6 years.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna judge indies. I mean, we love indies, right?
Yeah.
So I'm
absolutely.
gonna buy
Well, kind of. I mean, we
Well,
have our idea.
7. I'm
Oh.
gonna buy.
All the games Tom and Mike were playing earlier, I would call indies that just were in an era when you could still be paid as an indie to make real games. 'Cause, I mean, it's like one man made a game kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that's
I mean,
very true. Yeah.
They sound like it's just that there's a lot more people who can do it now.
I'm forgetting where the shops are.
Hot Spring.
We'll get the hang of it. This is the shop I want. So I'm gonna buy the map software, which is the only thing I can afford. But I do want
I
to
like
get
that there's a
this.
software vendor in a tent.
Yeah. So
I love
I'm
that
gonna
even
install the map software and it eats up more of our memory. And then we get a email from the elder.
really strange combo with like this weird like retro fantasy. I'm Indiana Jones, but make sure you install
He's
software.
telling you
and-
not to go to the water. I don't know why I got that now. Oh, I was supposed to show him. I think I'm supposed to show him the horn. Is that right? He's asking me to show it to him?
What's still doing here? You ain't gonna.
Someone wanted to know about the horn.
So what the horn does, gameplay-wise, and I'm not going to know what every item in the game does
Sure.
because a lot of them, like, there are literally 10 pieces of software in this game. And I have no idea.
I am
where
wearing the
fuck
IDOT
I'm
shirt.
at. Was that?
Adam was asking if I'm wearing the IDOT shirt. I
Oh
am.
yeah. What the horn does is if there's a entryway, like a door in the area I'm in, it'll make a tone.
Wait. If there is a door in the room,
Yes,
because there's secret doors.
because there's secret doors, right? So it'll say like, "Hey, there's something here you should look at."
See, I do know we basically haven't started the game yet. Is what you're saying?
Oh
Like,
yeah, totally.
This is just like wandering around town. Ian's gonna finally start the game at some point.
Well, I'm gonna go into the ruins in here. So this is.
I don't
so
know how you would have.
Death Village is one of their previous games. I'm gonna install it on my laptop, but I don't know what it does.
Okay.
They all have in-game effects though.
Oh, there could be some status
Some of
change.
them may be crucial to completing the game, and I don't know.
All right.
Except all videos are sent to autosave, right? All videos are sent to autosave, right?
Yes. Yeah. Everything's set to autosave on. Oh, you mean on the stream? Everything's being backed up.
So I just
But
don't
it
have
only
to check back to the
saves
end.
off every time we quit the stream. So
Okay, but we could stream.
Well, OBS just has an option to save, so should be able to do that.
oh well, Twitch is saving. I don't know. Give it back up.
This always seemed interesting to me. I never worked out what the point of this tower is.
There's
Definitely something here. So that is something Ian doesn't know about. Number one.
All right. Any chance that
Then you
seeing
can
is
look
one of
at
the
this
first
mural.
things you see.
And it tells you this is the history of La-Mulana in this mural.
I mean, something that would be the first would often be the last.
I
right?
think
That
at
feels like
the
a-
end of the game that's going to turn into a rocket ship which I use to escape or something.
Okay,
like
yeah.
that.
That feels like right.
It gets weird.
Yeah, sure.
It's kind of not a very grounded game. He's going to tell me how to push things. He says, don't hit it with your weapon because that doesn't do anything. Push it. And you have to be pushing faster later. And this is the first of our stone tablets.
Those entering the ruins beware. They lurk within the land of ordeals. Death awaits the powerless. They will speak only to those who have learned the 7 histories and overcome the challenges herein.
So I think it's just a warning. I don't think that's an important message.
Okay.
But who knows? So I'm going to push this all the way
Well,
over
the
here.
A sounds important.
And that's going to open the entrance to the La-Mulana ruins. And this is where the rest of the game is, although we're going to keep coming back to the surface to buy things.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like that was like town.
Yeah.
And now we're just going into the actual
Traps,
dungeons.
unlocking energy.
What's this down?
So this is something we don't know how to translate yet.
Oh,
so
we're gonna
gonna
get
come back to
language.
this in a bit.
Okay.
Are we gonna like collect words like in what's the game that the No Man's Sky? You collect words and it will slowly translate out.
There is, you do have to, and I don't remember if I've actually finished this part or not. So I'm just examining the head. You do have to, there's like a simple language and a more complex language.
Okay.
And you need to feed the translator examples of the more complex language before you can translate it.
Gotcha.
I don't actually remember if I ever did successfully get the more complex language translated.
When you jumped in front of that thing and it talked to you, like, you know, it had a full screen text.
So
was that-
when I'm doing that, I'm using the scanner. That's
okay.
what's going on there.
You were scanning as you passed things.
Bats, everybody hates bats. Let's check that out. And I doubled my life, because that was like a life extension.
Okay. You have a new, longer life.
Yep. So now I have 64 life.
Yeah. Oh, 32, 64.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
always going to be increments of 32.
Oh, it's not going to double each time?
Nope.
Aw, lame. This computer is not very accurate.
So he's talking about the names of the room. Oh, I can show my map now. So I don't have a map to this area though. So never mind.
So you have a map, but it was a map that you collected for a
It was
section.
a map for the outer area, yeah.
Out of area. Should have brought that glyph reader. You just don't buy the right software.
Well, I didn't have any
that-
money.
That one had nothing in it.
Every once in a while it happens.
You said it's random, right? Like it just.
After the first time it's random, the first time you are likely to get stuff.
Gotcha. I was wondering, those did not look good. They look like weird,
I'm getting a
pig
really nice
bats.
number of weights, which I
What the heck
actually
is that
prefer.
thing?
They're like pig bats or something.
I think they're elephant fleas.
Elephant fleas.
What?
I can't translate that.
When you translate it, it tells you all about the history of the elephant flea.
And then you have the flea man from last night.
No, I'm serious. Like, look. All right, I'm gonna come back here now. Look at these enemies. Those are elephants, balanced on their trunks,
Yes.
Yeah.
that are jumping around like fleas.
Yeah. With a really high like breath rate because they're like
Yeah.
pulsing. Yeah.
It's gonna take a lot to support that body and nose.
Yeah, seriously.
Can't translate it.
They
This
look
is a
like-
warning.
they look
I'm,
like dark
I'm gonna take
creatures.
some damage here just to show you off. If this block in front of me is a puzzle. If you
Okay.
attack the puzzles, you just get hit by lightning.
Oh.
So don't do that.
Huh.
Is that thing that eye is always
It's only when the eyes are around. So an eye will strike you with lightning if you attack a puzzle.
Saying stop trying to hit
Ooh,
this.
there's really many puzzles in the same time. That's nice.
So like, let me. kill this
Now
guy.
some enemies are respawning and some aren't.
So you can press that pressure plate now and open that treasure chest. Is that
Where's
how
the
it
pressure
works?
plate?
Oh, there's one on the
Oh,
other
on the
side.
far
Sorry,
right down there?
Yeah.
Let me think. I think I need to do that. I think I should have done that. Alright. Just jump over this because there's a hidden platform here. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, here's the clue. I guess those who have courage can obtain weapons, but if I jump on the spikes, I'll die. So that's the hint to the first puzzle. The first puzzle is the spikes aren't real.
Oh.
Wait, can you just read the clue now? That you,
Yeah, we gotta.
what? I guess that
Those
doesn't.
who have courage can obtain weapons, but if I jump into these spikes, I'll die.
How does that?
implying that if you have courage, you will.
So the
Only
spikes
the-
aren't
only
there,
the
so you
penitent man
can jump
can
in,
pass.
jump on the spikes, and they're not
Yeah,
there.
only the penitent man can pass.
And you can put the weight here, and it reveals my first sub-weapon,
Oh.
which is shurikens.
Shurikens, nice.
Yeah. But probably not throw anyone for a while because they're much useful later.
This is where we depart from the Indiana Jones theme.
And go straight into
You don't remember that movie? Where
Indiana
it was
Jones
from?
did not have shurikens.
Are you sure? They say, oh, you can get sub-weapons, they use ammo, and now things, when I'm short on ammo, will also drop ammo for weapons. I'm going to use a...
Man, they like the weights in this game.
Yeah, the
that
weights
is a
are
mechanic.
going to be our number one
Like thing to have.
expense at the beginning of the game. They're going
Gotcha.
to be our money sink. So I'm going to push this because I think that opens those chests. But like,
Are
those
weight
chests
use-
drop money when you whip them. So you got to be careful not to whip them after you've opened them. I'll go through a secret passage to get in that area later. But right now I can't get in there. So if I whipped them,
If
the
you had
money would
whipped
come
them
out
through,
and then
you
it
would
just
lose
be
the
gone.
money.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's good advice for life.
So I have 61 coins. Oops, I
Oh.
walked into an elephant flea. 61 coins. Which is
They're saying it looks like Dart. Adam Mason was saying it looks like Dart from Stranger Things.
Who's Dart?
the
Dart?
the elephant things. Dude?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm going to go back and buy the translation software rather than try to remember everywhere we need to translate. Right?
Probably a good idea.
Because we're still pretty early. At the end of this first area of the dungeon, I will get a means to teleport between save points.
Okay, I was
So
like
it'll
wondering. I was
make
like,
traversal a lot easier.
I was gonna say, there's a lot of backtracking.
And that's why I want the laptop cases, because they let me use the laptop, which is your sub-menu, in water and in lava.
Oh. Otherwise, you cannot.
Otherwise, you can't. So if I fall into lava, I can teleport somewhere.
I love the conceits.
Hey,
You gotta make
Systems.
it something. Yeah, system. You gotta make it something. Why not laptops? People understand laptops.
I still have 5 weights. I probably could use more weights. So I think weights are only 10. So I might buy weights while I'm here. I didn't remember.
and you were saying like money can become hard to get by, so
There will be a point. So we're gonna go through maybe like 2 or 3 stages, and then I'll get a power up that's gonna make collecting money really easy.
Oh, okay.
But it's a limiter for the first part of it. So yeah. So this is we'll take the glyph reader and we'll just go ahead and buy some more weights because we're gonna use more than that many weights before we get enough money to buy anything else. I'm just gonna jump into what do you call it? Water for a minute. Spring. Hot spring.
This is the main
Refills your life
thing.
really slowly, which is annoying later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I know,
punishment
yeah.
essentially.
Well, you can't get hurt there.
No, I just mean it's punishment for having ever gotten hurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Coming back, you have to sit
To
there. and
refill
wait.
your life? No, we're just gonna waste your time.
Right. We don't have like a rest hotel that you pay. Or do they have a rest hotel?
Nope.
No.
Not that I know of. I don't know. I haven't finished the game. So.
Are there other towns?
No, it's all that play. Well, again, I haven't finished the game. I think I've been to every screen
Yeah.
in the game.
Of all the things this game you've said is hard. it
No-
just let
no
you
fall damage,
Yeah,
yeah.
no fall damage at all.
Yeah.
You just took like a. Even Mario has fall damage. It's like stun state.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to read this tablet. I forgot you can read the save tablets. They tell you things. I forgot to install my software. Hang on.
Yeah, install your glyph reader, man.
It says, "Behold the gate of guidance." That's the name of this area.
Never
Yeah.
waste those who would disturb this land.
Okay.
And I still don't have the map, so I can't look at that yet. But I think all of the things I couldn't translate were to the right here, so we'll go just take a quick peek at those. Oh, that's a shaking.
Faster?
It says, "Offer 3 lights to the heavens." That's a clue for solving the puzzle here, which we will solve
That looks like-
much later.
That's a light, right? There, maybe?
So this is actually something. This is a rune, and we'll get the ability to interact with runes much later.
Okay.
And when we interact with this room, it's going to open the upper portion of this area.
Ah.
And there's 3 switches up there that we have to hit with fireworks. Oops.
Impressive. So embrace the power.
But we already knew that, so we kind of cheated that area. And this one says, "Don't whip the things."
Now, are you reading the glyphs for our sakes, or is there actually value to reading glyphs?
Well, I don't remember. So
Which glyphs are important?
all of the clues are going to come from those. So, and I don't remember what is where
Gotcha.
because I never finished the game, and I haven't.
No, I just wasn't sure which things you're doing for our benefit versus.
Well, it's a little of both.
Yeah.
And these are ant lions. Get it? Get it? And this is the first La-Mulana trap. You can earn an achievement by getting killed here.
What are those guys?
If you drop a weight on this, it's going to cause that guy's jaw to fall. And it'll just kill you instantly.
This is so spelunky. I wonder
That's it.
why your phone would have capitalized the word fall, Adam. That's kind of an unusual, strange...
That clue is don't fight the bosses until you're ready. And we're not going to. We're actually
Oh.
we'll probably go through like 3 zones before we fight any bosses.
Is are seasons
They did four.
capitalized?
What's that?
Are seasons proper names? Like
Uh,
summer, fall,
I
winter?
don't think so. No.
Jeff would know. He's the English major.
No thanks, Jeff.
No thanks. No, I don't capitalize this.
So here we go. We're going to get a map, I think it is here. Now I can, when I go
map.
to the subscreen, you can see the layout of the zone.
There you go.
Ah!
It also has the names of the rooms. So the Gate of Guidance is the name of the area, and this room is called the Heavenly Corridor. And these are important because clues will refer to them, and some of the names themselves are clues. So I'm going to walk over here and see. Oh, it still says
We're still in the Heavenly
yeah, I
Corridor.
guess
But you don't, yeah, you're saying that areas are kind of zoned.
I'll show you one in a couple of rooms.
Okay.
I don't want to backtrack too much.
Now, keep moving.
Push this. Okay, like that. And that's just gonna fly.
Pushing is punishing.
You get
I get it.
one of the, you get an item that lets you push faster soon.
Mm.
Not soon, but
Right. It's
a
a
third of the way
concept.
through the game. Yeah. Says I should connect. Once what is held in the mouth, blah blah blah. So that's a clue that says when you hit this block, it comes out of the mouth of a different statue.
Oh, I saw
I
the
saw a
link
little
to the
flash
left.
to the left there. Yeah.
Well, and the bar filled, right?
The bar.
That line across the middle, like above the thing,
Oh, I
wasn't
see.
there
Yeah, yeah,
before.
Oh,
That's hard.
I didn't even notice that. That's cool, man. Alright, so there is a drop here. Oh, so this is a mini boss I have to kill, and this is why I saved his. I'm gonna cheese these guys with this.
Oh no!
Sure can fight.
He's dead.
I know. Adam Mason was asking me, so you all develop games. Does everyone just put bats in games to annoy everyone?
Yep.
I would imagine.
That was, you mean that's part of the job interview process to say like, what kind of enemy would you put in a game that would be annoying? And if they don't say bats, you know, that's the end of it.
I don't think I've ever
I imagine
put a game bats in a game, but
it in platformers.
Are there not
One of the
bats in
biggest
Minecraft? I guess
challenges
there are.
is having
That's
yeah, there are
shocking.
a
Bats.
reason for an enemy
Oh,
to
bats.
exist. Like the birds that everyone was dying from in the other games. It's you need an enemy that you want to do a certain pattern, and finding a thing that can do that often requires
Right.
like what kind of thing would do this weird pattern thing.
and if you're in a dungeon or
I need to
yeah.
think some zigzags.
Unimportant clue about how to use the item that
Holy
lets us
Grail?
teleport. And also,
Oh.
there's a secret passage you can go through this wall here. And that just took us to the other side of the map. And the reason we did that was so we can push that block, which we did not otherwise push.
Ah.
Which opens that chest. And
Was
we
there
push
anything
this.
visually different about the
Turn off
hidden
that
thing, or was it
version.
just pushing against it?
No, but the skeleton there said he found a hidden passage.
Ah.
And he was leaning against it. So now we have the Holy Grail.
Oh,
Now
we
we
got
can
the Holy
teleport.
Grail.
Yeah, that's great.
Should be all done now.
No, that's just the beginning of the game, Jeff.
The Holy Grail. You see this sometimes.
What do they call it these days? Warping?
That's the kids call it.
I also like that the coins come out in multiple amounts, but they're each labeled with how much you got. So you got like a 2 and a 5. Instead of just saying like you got
Right.
7.
Seems you
Got a
got
passage
more.
up here.
Yeah. But why when you spit out
Right.
7 single coins? Indeed.
The Guardians are the bosses. We'll be fighting 8 bosses. This tells you how to wake them up using the Ankhs. It tells you where the first Ankh is. Oops.
Whoa.
Whoa!
That was not at all what I meant to do.
Oh, I was like, that's power move right there.
Yeah. I mean, I was totally trying to do that. I think I want to hit that switch is what I was going for. But there's a drop here, so you need to jump. Hit it. And then it just, oops, I hit the drop.
Bill, have you been on the stream yet?
Yeah, he streamed with me a little bit last night.
I was on
This morning too.
from 10 to...
And these rats explode.
Every time I've looked at it, you weren't there, but I'm assuming you've been basically here the whole time.
No, he,
He's been here a lot.
Bill's the invisible force behind it. The camera.
Bill made all this happen. The
This dude.
He's coming on stream? That's awesome.
This is Bill.
This is Bill.
He's making everything happen.
Drinking some tea.
The mythical tea.
we're all drinking tea.
What do I want to do? Oh, there was a puzzle here. That's what I was trying to solve. So we need to stack those blocks in a way that we can push the top one. Oh, so I'm gonna leave it re-enter the screen. If you attack near those statues, sometimes they shoot lasers.
Which statue?
And I'll
Those
try
little
to
ones
do that.
down there?
Yeah, like
The lower spot.
Are those down
just a second ago. And I don't really know what triggers it because it doesn't always happen when I expect. There it is.
Did you hit him in the face?
That's
They
a
just
laser?
shoot statues. They shoot.
Oh,
lasers
now it's
forever.
mad.
Yep. So you try not to do that. And
You've enabled
shoot,
it.
shoot, shoot, shoot.
It looked like once you basically turn it on, and then
yeah,
it stays
that's
on
kinda how it
until.
works. So, move. So I'm going to. I think
You want to get.
Throw that one down there.
I'm going to put this.
I always think there's a plasma right
You're gonna
I think
stick
that's-
on top of the statue's head. Wait, why? Are you...
Push two at the same time.
No, is this wrong?
You would want to push
Oh,
the
there's a
top one
platform
on
down
top
there.
of that one that you're
I need this
standing
to
on.
push the bottom one. That's what it is. So I can push this here.
I guess I don't know what their push rules are.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. I can't push the top one.
Yeah, you
Can-
can't push
can
that
shoot
way.
Shoot it up. You're right.
If
you can't
two
push
are-
through it right.
If two are stacking on top, can you push them? Like if you push this one to the
You gotta push
left
that
and
one
then
on
push
top
the
of the
top
bottom
one on
right.
top of it, can you then
You
push the
cannot,
whole
no.
stack? How do you get to
So
the top
I need
one?
to push. Let's see. I need to push.
From that top left platform.
The one at the top, I can only push left.
Right, it's gonna fall off.
Yeah.
But if I push it on top of a block at the bottom, I can no longer push it right. But if I push 3 blocks right, is there an additional? Am I missing a block? There might be an extra block in this one. That might be what that hole is above the block.
Oh,
Like something's gonna teleport
Yeah,
into.
something's going to put a block there. But let's think about it a little bit.
I-
Because this, I remember this being an easy puzzle.
I'm
I feel like
misunderstanding. So if you push this first one, that one, all the way to the right, it'll fall onto that switch.
Statue. Oh, you're right. Okay, I see what you're saying. You're right.
That's what you want, right?
Yeah, this is an easy puzzle. We were overthinking.
Yeah,
You stack them up and then you.
There you go.
you just need to somehow get to that. I don't know how you get to
you
the
can
top
jump
one.
over the top one.
Oh, okay. And then you're gonna push the stack of 3.
No, you're just gonna push
No, I'm
the
going to
one
push this
down.
one all the way off onto that platform.
Yeah, it's just gonna fall down onto that platform.
Oh, you only need 1 on it. I see.
Oh, you don't need all.
I thought it was a 3 weight you were supposed to somehow figure out. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no!
No,
Okay.
it doesn't. It doesn't. It keeps. So
It's
that
unclear to me
didn't-
what things are saved and what things
That
aren't.
didn't do anything here. Oh, it revealed a switch in the upper right, which I didn't notice, and I made the statue mad. And the switch in the upper
There,
right
okay.
is going to open the ladder down, and I think that's where the first boss is, and we're not going to fight him.
We're ready, Ian. I feel like we're pros now.
You
won.
understanding the game?
No, I just mean we're ready to fight the boss.
Ready to fight the boss?
You've done such a
Yeah.
great job.
Just go
It'll be
for
so
it.
easy.
Just
Yeah,
do
this
it.
is the boss area, so we'll come back here later.
Listen to the
We're just
tea-
going to beef up a little bit so that
Listen to
it's
the
easy.
tea drinkers. People who drink tea have good ideas.
I can probably beat that boss without prepping.
Right in.
Yeah, I gotta know what he's got.
Is it? I think it's always 2 coins, right? That it pops out of people.
Not. It's kind of. I think it's.
But it's two various. Yeah.
Right.
Just break it up into 2 pieces somehow. Probably better to have.
I think I can get 2 or 3 more life extensions before I have to fight him, or before I will fight him.
Oh god.
It's fine.
Do not like these. Like, I mean, it's awesome that you don't die for that, but
I remember the layouts enough that I'm taking some
liberties.
jumps. Yeah.
Calculated risk.
Just getting up there.
you've run through these rooms enough times.
I've run through these rooms a lot. I have over 100 hours on this game on Steam just trying to figure out the solution to the puzzles. Because like I said, I think it's like a 4-hour game.
Right.
But you got to know the right things to do. I was stuck for so long. I was stuck for like months and months and months. When I got unstuck, I got stuck again. But doing this helped me last time I got stuck. Alright, that was just a clue about making that platform move, which I think is unimportant. This is missing text.
So, are there points in this game where you feel like the weird jump was actually useful, like, or like puzzle logic? It made sense that they designed it that way, or was it? You think it was just a?
I think it's just a callback.
Oh,
It was just
okay.
like this is kind of how games in that era worked.
Gotcha.
Oops. No, everything is going wrong. Alright, so this is the history of the Giants. Got this.
The frogs seem to be like snot bubbles, I think. They're like blown out of the things. Adam's
So-
wondering, but I think that's what they are.
Frogs are what?
There's those, they come out of like the statue. They get blown out and they're like
Oh, yeah,
translucent,
sure.
like frog slash snot.
It's like a
glop.
Yeah. God snot.
Okay,
Kinda
so
like a
this
slime, yeah.
this will indicate when there's a hidden stored by a sound. So I guess I'm sorry, I lied about the conch. It probably makes a sound when something changes in the ruins. Like that's the sound it's playing. You've been hearing it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, that
yeah,
thing.
that little sound. Yeah.
So I'm actually not going to buy this because it's expensive, and I don't need to find it in shops.
Ooh, that rat exploded.
Now all the rats explode. Alright, so this is the legend of the Giants.
Second age of some of the struggles. Got it.
Flood, wind, fire, blood and fire. You got that?
Should I be writing that down, or do you?
Earth, wind, and fire. Got it.
So the first era was destroyed by flood.
Ah. Well, he's
And
kind of
was
puzzled.
dropping
Oh,
the
no.
spikes.
Yep. Spike in the butt.
Remember, Earth and Wind, Fire.
And the second era was fire. No, it wasn't.
No.
No, it's Earth, Wind, Fire.
Second era was wind. Oh, no, I'm dead.
No.
So we're going to do a lot of that again because I didn't save recently.
I'm gonna get more key.
All right.
Anybody?
Yeah, I'll have a tea refill.
Did I really misremember all of that from the previous screen?
I don't know. You said it really fast, and so I just assumed you knew what you were doing.
You got the first one.
So let's see. What do I have? Nothing. Well, I
I
haven't
did
saved
bring a
in
whole
very
pen and
long
paper.
time.
It'd be really easy to write that down.
I swear I saved more recently than that.
I was kind of
I
wondering.
wonder if I moved. Hang on.
You were not save aggressive.
Unless I.
Bill, is there a pen over there? I thought I had a pen sitting around. NVIDIA.
Don't lose that pen. That's an E3 pen I've had for like 3 years.
Oh, this
Was
is
I
your
like?
pen?
Was I like triggering a save and then canceling it? I
Oh,
felt like
maybe.
I saved more recently than
I thought
this.
you did too.
Oh yeah, you've definitely gone to saves more recently than that.
I must have been like,
Like, not
eh.
confirming.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
It's alright. We're not.
So
that
do you have
far.
to resolve puzzles and everything?
I mean, you know, it's like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look at any of the shrine, like, what do you call them, tablets or anything like that. I'm just
so
gonna
you don't have to
run
read
through
tablets.
and
Like
kill- yeah,
tablets
no,
don't unlock.
Not
things.
important to read them. No, that is true.
Okay.
It's just important to do the things. That's why, like for example, I got the shuriken before I got any of the hints.
Right. Yeah. That blue chest that's locked. Did we never unlock it? In the screen before there was
that will not be unlocked until later. That's the one with the fireworks.
Oh, you're talking about that. You? The tea has been returned.
So, in the upper left corner here, you can see that's there's a symbol by that
I do
ladder.
see a symbol, yes.
That's a number. We're going to learn while we play this game how to count in La-Mulana. That number is 4.
Is it is it one of those things where the number of shapes mean it's a 4?
No, it's literally like a
Just a
substitution cipher
Okay.
that we're gonna have to learn. But I know a shortcut, and I'll show it to you in a little bit.
It was my understanding there would be no math.
No, that's not true. I explained to Glenn that we're going to be doing. There's at least one puzzle that involves math. It's actually a really complicated puzzle. There are things we have to do in order based on the numbering. I think you only need to learn numbers. I don't think you actually need to learn the numbers.
I do want to
This is where I
play
went back.
the new Myst game. I feel like that'd be a fun game to play stream because no one's played it.
There's a new Myst game?
Abduction, I think is what it's called. The Cyan Worlds people put out.
Oh, the Myst-like game? Okay.
No, it's not.
Is it legitimately a new Myst game?
Oh, well, I don't know what they qualify it as. It might not be in the Myst universe, but it's the first original game they put out. Other than, I mean, there was an MMO Myst that was kind of like strange.
Abduction?
I think it's called Abduction.
Abduction, August 24th, 2016.
Yeah, I think Cyan Worlds.
Cyan Worlds.
Yep.
Considered spiritual successor to the Myst and Rhythm.
Okay, so it's a spiritual successor. But it, as far as I understand, it got fairly strong reviews, but no one I know played it. I mean, I understand why people hate Myst.
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna
I
say.
get. But you know what? It's essentially like this. Like Myst was filled with just
Sure,
puzzles.
this is very obtuse. I
Yeah, it's
understand that.
obtuse puzzles that you have to like
But
look
this
at.
one has
things.
really difficult platforming too.
Yeah. That makes it entertaining. So when you like can't figure out the puzzle, you die more.
I enjoyed Myst. One of a day.
I liked that style of game. Like I was a huge graphic adventure fan from back then, but I felt like Myst puzzles were not at all integrated into the world. That was my
Yes.
comment about it.
They
It
were
was
like,
it was an interesting world, and it was like, oh, like there's this royal family and they're fighting, and I'm transported to these locations, and like there's all this cool stuff, and then it's like, all right, now do a crossword puzzle. I'm just like, what? It doesn't have anything to do with anything.
they weren't all that way though.
Yeah.
We're gonna see.
A lot of them was like this
Save.
weird wind tool.
Yes.
Use
I
the,
bet
like,
I've been
these
going
pipes,
save
and you
that.
gotta play the right
yeah,
musical
right
thing.
place, yep.
And
Some
you
of
go
them were, but a lot of them weren't.
You go stand in the woods and you'd hear the music, and then you'd come back and be like, oh, that's the same music I heard. And you'd run all the way back to the woods or whatever. And this
And it-
might not be true.
it also
this
had
is
a
what
lot
my
of-
memory of
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
moments.
It also had a lot of
Are those
like
lepers?
make sure you. No, they're antlions.
They're ant lions, obviously.
See, like they have the head of a lion and the body of an ant.
I just thought they were
Yeah,
like
like-
legless
like this.
lepers. Like pull themselves around and just whipping them in the face. Like, God, they already have a tough life.
Myst definitely was like a screensaver, Adam. Like its qualities. It
Well-
does not. I don't think it holds up.
The other thing I was saying is there's a lot of also like, did you click the right area that you didn't know was interactable? 'Cause if not,
No,
And I played it on. I actually played Myst on Dreamcast.
wow,
Yeah.
that's hardcore.
Yeah. Thank you.
I've been using this term a lot lately.
It was Dreamcast. That might have
Playing
been Saturn.
things through rose-colored glasses, like whatever that like sense.
View
of-
them. You view things through road color glasses.
That
You don't play them.
you do things through rose. Okay.
You view them.
You. Oh. No. Yeah.
But he's just, he's short circuit.
I'm expressing that we were talking about some old platformers that people say, oh, these are so good, but if you played them now, you'd be like, oh god, it's terrible. But our memories of these moments were great. So,
Well,
like,
a lot of
whatever
things were
Myst
also good
evoked-
for their time.
Well, I mean that's kind of what it is, partially for their time, but also the good outweighed the bad.
Yeah.
Like, this game's jump is terrible, but you're tolerant of it because
Well, also, like, the design was, I'm going to make a game like those games, too. Like, it's a conscious
Sure.
choice to ape the tough controls of classic games in this genre. I think that is exactly right.
Do you think he thought when he made aped the controls that those were good? Or
No. He absolutely said it, like 100% of this game is, I want to make a game that's like the MSX games I played when I was 12 or whatever. Right. That's and that was the original version of this game, which didn't even have this fancy art.
Right, the art's much
Player,
better.
yeah. That version looks a lot more like the stuff that Mike and Tom have been playing.
Oh, it's that different
Yeah.
looking. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, future streams, Bill. We need a second screen up here where you can show me things so I can see the things that I want like the reference image. So
They can always copy you once you're thirsty.
that's true. Oh man.
What are you referring to?
Well, I'd like to see what La-Mulana before
Oh.
this visual version looked like, because this already looks dated, but like
Sure.
beautiful dated. I'm curious what the original.
Oh, that's right. I got a little. I forgot. That's going to be a very useful technique.
Oh, you can
You have a little bit of hit above you with your
save Ian.
So anyone who walked away and came back, the reason why we're playing the exact same game before is because Ian forgot how to save.
I thought I was doing it.
I know. Yeah.
I really did. I think I was triggering a save and then saying no, I don't actually want to save.
Steven was saying that the La-Mulana EX Collector's Edition on Vita goes on sale on Friday.
This Friday? Oh man, I wish
Yeah.
I was wealthier. I'm gonna buy it, but
Oh man, I wish I could get that. Which
I would prefer buying it more
but-
comfortably.
Do you have a Vita? Oh yes,
Yeah, I
you
do.
have. You definitely have a Vita.
I don't love it.
But you've worked on. You've made Vita games.
I have made video games.
Everyone in the studio has made a Vita game.
I have not made a Vita game.
Oh.
Well,
Everyone except Glen in the studio has made a Vita game.
There you go, Glenn.
I don't think so. I can't. That's true.
I didn't wait for
How
that
did
to
you not work
complete.
on a Vita game?
I don't know. Rock Band Unplugged was a PSP, and then
You know what? I don't think we've never done a Vita game here.
I'm just trying to remember
But
what game, like how I missed that.
Do you want to?
Oh
Is
no.
that the guy that has the code?
I mean, RBU Rock Band Unplugged might have come out on Vita too, but I don't think
Rock
it
Band
did.
Unplugged. Lego Rock Band. You didn't work on Lego Rock. That was Kevin. Right?
No, I worked on Lego Rock Band,
Yeah.
but that was the 3DS
That
game.
was 3DS. But it was on Vita too.
No,
No, maybe not. I don't remember.
Rock Band. I mean,
No,
on
it doesn't
Sony.
count.
Yeah, you're confusing systems.
Sorry. Well, I worked on Vita.
Yeah.
I worked. I did Spy Hunter.
So here's an interesting.
Last game I did at Warner Brothers.
These crucifixes are hidden all over the map.
Cross and light.
I don't know how to interact with them.
Crossing can be found in various locations, all are placed at a later
I
time.
think they might have something to do with the end of the game.
Deity of Babylonian mythology. What was that? What about Deity of Babylonian mythology?
I was actually looking at the relief in the background.
Half man, half fish, who taught the Sumerian wisdom. Oh, okay.
Glenn, you can only play Rock Band Unplugged on a Vita through an emulator.
Whoops.
And when as soon as you got to try to play a song, it just went to shit.
Too bad. It was a good game.
Yeah.
Although, as Kevin always points out, since we made the Lego Rock Band,
That's 3.
What's three?
The symbol by the
no,
letter.
it was Rock Band 3 for
Symbol?
DS.
Symbol?
For
See
DS
the letter Nora, right?
was
Symbol above
Kevin
is
and I
3.
making a sequel to Rock Band Unplugged, which meant that we already knew all the things that we needed to do, and so we made a multiplayer mode that you could compete and like fight each other for tracks. It was pretty awesome,
Yeah.
and I think it sold like 6 copies. But I think we all know that, like where you worked on some game and you're like, this game was awesome.
Yeah,
And then
it doesn't sell anything.
it was the game that sold nothing compared to other
Yeah.
games you made, and you're like, they sold a lot, but it was terrible.
I'm proud of a lot of games that sold nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The worst is when you take something that's is going to be not going to sell well, and you make it into a decent game.
You put your heart and soul.
Put your heart and soul into it.
Yeah.
It goes out, and it did exactly what you thought it was going to make.
Yeah, you knew what
when you first started the game. You're like, yeah, we all knew it wasn't going to do well. So.
Yeah, I mean,
Bill, you guys worked on all those GBA titles, so I'm sure there must have been some percentage of the GBA titles where, like, this is an awesome game. This one we really nailed.
There are 8 onks.
There's a clue about how to trigger the bosses.
See if you read like the
ones,
onks.
Cardin one sold well.
Okay.
Rayman Advance sold really well.
Rayman did.
Well, Rayman was the first game Digital Eclipse did for the Game Boy Advance. Basically, you just took Rayman and ported that.
So I think we got
Yeah.
a clue about this
Poured it
puzzle,
down.
but you can actually just walk to the right here. And if I go up, I will get to that treasure area, but
I
you
was gonna say
can
Rayman's
continue
huge.
going right.
Yeah, so it
I
sold
think
really
it's
well.
important.
Ooh, I like these secrets. Oh no,
Oops, and then you fall. And then
there's
I
like
have
a
to do that.
single square
single.
fall.
It's like the invisible bridge thing.
And I
Just did
bet,
it
I
Mario.
bet I'm gonna have to use another friggin' weight to get there.
I really like the music in this game.
It's got good music. It's not bad.
Much better than that. They're still dragging.
Did it have bad music? I like that game a lot.
Oh,
Again,
you had to burn
I
another
was
weight.
coming from last night's Castlevania.
Oh yeah,
So-
sure. Nothing compares
Yeah.
to Castlevania.
So where there is a rock, there isn't a rock.
Yeah, the one. So the thing
Push
is,
this. And I think that makes it possible to fight the boss. But I'm gonna go up here where the treasure.
But we're not going to do that. If you're not the water.
ooh,
Water holes.
So this is just telling.
there's a map.
Yeah, it says some of these have pictures on them.
Oh.
That's
So this is
cool.
just telling you it's it's okay to go to stage 4 even though you don't have the water equipment yet.
Ah.
And again, number in the upper right is 4.
Adam is your save reminder. He has an alarm. He is now telling you it's time to save.
Save Ian.
Yeah, I'm kind of near a save point, so oops. I will save. I'm not going to go back to town yet, though, because I don't have the teleport thing.
Oh, it's such a slog
I
to get
haven't
back.
collected that yet, yeah. But there is a...
What's the advantage of town? Oh, health.
Yeah, I can recover my health in town and do shopping, which I will
Do
do.
you get no health? Is there no health pickups?
There are those green orbs.
Oh, okay. Those
When
are
I- when I
general.
fill it up,
Right. You were
Refills my
saying
life.
that it's like very slow.
and it gets harder to do.
Oh,
Save,
it has to
save.
match the entire.
Maybe I did get the teleport.
Yay,
Hang on.
saved.
Oops. Hang on.
You do.
Why don't you just use new
I
save
did, I
slots
did.
every time?
I did do the save already, so we'll go back to the surface. And we'll fill up our life.
Good job, Bill.
So what did we want to buy here? We wanted to buy
Where's
the
the
laptop
moderator?
case. Was there more software here we needed?
Why do we need a laptop case now? Or we about
Well,
to
we're
get
gonna
the
need it
water?
eventually, so we may as well buy it. Yeah. We'll look at all the shops and we'll make some
Sure.
judgments. I'm not gonna buy the gun; it's a waste of time. I'm not gonna buy the shield; it's also a waste of time.
Why is it going to waste the time?
It's really, really powerful, and you have to pay a lot of money for ammo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's the hot spring hint.
It's for people who have too much money to spend.
So we bought these already. We can buy some
Weights.
more weights.
Buy some weights.
Well,
You-
I will
you
make
burn
the decision
through
on-
'em.
Yeah, you do really burn through them fast. Like that, again,
Kinda raw.
they're what's going to gate you at the beginning of the game. Here. Literally. We got a laptop case, not the gun or the shield. And not. Let's see. That's bullets for the gun. I think I might shoot it. So yeah, I'll buy the laptop case and a couple of weights. In fact, I might buy like 20 weights. So now we can use our laptop in water, I think. Oh, that'll be useful. And it emails us about it. And he's talking about the Holy Grail. What the heck? That was a weird time to say that.
He's an old dude. He's learning how to use email.
is an entertaining game to watch.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. I was worried you guys would be bored.
No, I'm having a lot of
All right, so we're gonna take the shortcut.
I gotta say though,
Back to
the
the-
game is not itself not telling me anything. You just seem to be able to. You're like,
Yeah.
you're being a good tour guide through the world of La-Mulana. I would have gone nowhere you went so far. Like,
I kind of feel that too. Like, I think if you hadn't played this before, I'd be really lost right now.
because it's not really clear what our goals. Like, it's really easy to keep going.
All right, Zelput said that at the beginning of the game, we're trying to find our father who went into the ruins and he didn't come out.
Sure, but
Oh,
I
can
see ladders and
I
like
can go over here. I get there.
using my typical platforming brain. It would just be like continue in the direction of ladders, and so like right down is obviously what this map is designed for. So right down until I can't go right down any further, and then backtrack until I find the first.
I don't really
Right
think
down
this is a
turn.
platformer. It's more of a Metroidvania, right? So it's,
Right, but even in Metroidvania, you generally just keep pushing until you find the next major like pickup. But Ian spends a lot of time in the same rooms over and over.
yeah,
again.
that's true.
Well, I'm like doing all the things.
Well, and also, there you go. There's your frog slimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not slimes, frogs. It's not frogs or something.
Frogs.
Watch, they come out of the little like.
Yeah,
those
no, I
little-
get it. They like vomit them up.
Yeah, there he
So
goes.
what's that?
I think it's coming out of the mouth.
Yeah, they come out.
And then they like
Blech.
drip down the wall.
I'm calling vomit
Oops,
bugs.
oops. Okay, good.
I was like the singular spike. Oh, does it pop the not frogs?
Nope.
Does it pop the slime bars?
This guy ready. So we're gonna start. We're gonna. That thing just
Oh.
appeared and screwed me up. That was annoying. We're gonna solve the riddle of the giants again, which we disastrously did last
Oh yeah,
time.
we're gonna write it down this time.
Oh,
I
we
pulled
don't,
out the
I don't think
notepad.
we need to. You could take a picture if you wanted to, though. That would be a good use of the camera.
Well,
Although I swear I
It
was
was
doing
4
right.
things we needed to remember.
I was.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Oops, that's the
Oh,
wrong
okay.
timing.
Yeah.
Giants, blah, blah,
Giants, blah blah blah.
blah. All right. Flood, wind, fire, blood, and fire. Thank you.
Water, wind, fire, blood, fire.
No, blood first. Yeah.
Wind?
Wind, then fire, then blood and fire.
Maybe once you answer wrong, you can't continue to
Oh,
answer.
okay.
That's probably what happened this week. So
Yeah.
water is first,
That's flood.
and then
Wind.
which
Wind is that,
this.
yeah, that little stringy.
And then fire,
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume the last one is blood and fire.
blood and fire. Yeah, can you see that's bloody fire right there?
Yes, I guess so.
That seems redundant.
And that
And
number
then I heard
there
something scream.
is 2.
That's your horn.
That looks like it's it.
Where do you
It
see
looks
it?
like it too.
What's
See
it
the
do?
number
Oh,
above
that
it?
little symbol.
So what these symbols are indicating the connection, interconnected zones,
Oh,
and the
okay.
zones are numbered. So that's the path to the second zone.
But you just hit
Says
4
two. Do you see it,
things.
Jeff?
Oh, right there, I see it,
Oh,
yeah.
so those.
Whoops! I probably
Those,
pissed off
those,
this section.
the covered ladders lead to
Yeah.
to the zone.
Yep.
But you can go down that thing now, right? You just hit that other
It's
shield.
closed at the bottom, but
The
I
bottom.
can open it up. Yeah. So
Ladders are really confusing because they don't connect very well on any of the platforms in this game, which is annoying. See how like that's a
You should
through
write 'em
pass.
out.
Well, I think that one's special to show you that it's a level transition type thing.
oh, and in here, like you can see in the background, those are the symbols, and I can examine them. And you're like, this is the symbol for fire, and this is the symbol for water.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. I see
So
that.
I hit that, and I think that's gonna open this over here. I didn't, so I don't know what that.
Nike was wind, I think.
Yes.
The 3 Nikes were the wind. They were the swoosh.
3 swooshes.
Can I examine them? No, I can actually examine those. Whatever. So we're almost done with this zone, and then we're gonna move on to zone number 2.
Are- So you smashed 4 things, and we were all like, "Woo, you did it!" What did you do?
I don't remember which puzzles solve what things necessarily in the early parts of this game.
You just solve the puzzles, and later on your
Then
path is clear.
Something amazing happens later.
Let's do this one. Door,
Yeah.
Whoa!
and then
I would much rather like it like cut
Connect to
to,
something.
or just cut to that scene, right? You see something happen and come back.
Yeah.
It's better, if you have the horn, I just
it probably opens this.
So that's a one-way door.
Push that.
Whoa!
Yeah, I can't go back that way though. That's a good question. I can go down here and get this treasure,
Yeah, get
which
the
is
treasure.
gonna be the Ankh.
The 8 onks? The 8 onks? Why do we get 8 onks?
Yeah, I thought
You get one in each zone and then use the Ankh to fight the boss. So I want to go now to zone 2, but it seems like zone 2 wasn't open. That's kind of weird. Let's save. How about that?
Oh, you can just. Ah. That is really helpful. You can warp to a save. I thought you can only warp between saves.
So I think I've done everything in this area except fight the boss. So I'm still a little puzzled why the door to the giants isn't open. So we'll go look at that and see what the heck's going on here. I don't think I missed anything. I'd be really sad if they patched this game and you actually had to beat the bosses before you move in. That'd be so terrible.
Let's return auto update off.
Because I don't beat the second boss until like I've been in like 5 zones because it's really hard.
Hmm.
Oh. Snot and bats everywhere.
Snot and Bass was the name of my band in college.
Good studio name?
It's not open. Why is it not open?
My nickname in college?
Was there a? Did it do anything when you like touched it? Did it say? Can you?
Oh, it is open.
Just didn't look like it was open.
You just have to really want it.
Yeah.
But now we're in the second area, the land
Now
of the
there's weird
giants.
alien things.
Now you get some really fun puzzle stuff. So this is where we're gonna start paying
man.
attention.
So now we got the rolling Nike swooshes.
Well, you might have to take my seat. It's getting close. Keep going. That's true.
Yep.
Have more room on the couch.
Did your girlfriend take off, Jeff?
She did.
She's like, oh man, this is as boring as I thought.
Nerds.
Yeah. She's like, a bunch of nerds.
She came. She brought baklava.
She brought baklava? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Did you
missed
bring it
it.
up for everybody or just?
No, she's
That was like 4 pieces and it was really good. Delicious.
There was 4 amazing pieces,
Yeah.
Ian. You missed that?
Well, when she came to the party, she met all of us, and she came back to hang out with us. But
That's true.
it's
true.
I mean, that's pretty damn good.
Is this usually a problem? I don't know.
No, it's not. But, you know,
It's a test, though.
it's a good test to see if you go looking
I think that would be pretty obvious if she hung out with me. I might be one of the bigger nerds here.
That's true.
This guy just is beyond blah 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 blah.
We're nerdy in different ways.
Yeah, definitely.
We're different types of nerds.
Share a common bond, Star Wars.
Yeah, oddly, I'm not as much of a video game nerd as say like Mike Micah.
No.
Yeah, I don't think anyone is.
Oh, that's funny. Can't look at it again. If you do, die.
Oh, you can?
You cannot.
You cannot look at what?
That marker. That's how you play hard mode.
Oh.
Is if you look at that marker, everything gets tougher.
Nope. Got
So now, was there anything you would have? No, you couldn't have known, right?
thought that was a trap.
Yeah.
What is that?
Whoa, it's a fist.
Big mean looking fist.
What's it in the fist?
So you see the area in the upper left there?
Yeah.
That's a scale.
You push things out that window into it.
No.
All right.
Behold the mausoleum of giants.
Sad Mary's a giant contained within.
I'm going to save here. You taking off, Glen?
Yes, I have to go.
Come take the Glen seat, Bill.
Yep.
A little bit.
We got shift to 2-man thing.
Okay.
Oh.
Should we recenter? Does that bother you?
Yeah, you have to re-for. You have to recenter. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Better? Good?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, it's better anyways. Yeah.
Alright. Okay. We'll start taking pictures, Jeff.
Camera, Jeff.
Moonlit night, G started praying.
Here, I'm going to give you this, Jeff. You can have a notepad in case
Yeah, notepad will be helpful.
Alright.
you can be the notepad man.
2-man video game.
So I got to take a picture of this here.
Well, we just got to remember it was moonlit when G started praying.
It's not going to take that picture.
Adam says goodbye, Glen.
Thanks,
Can you
Adam.
zoom in? Is that not gonna work?
There you go. You do it and capture.
All right.
Adam says don't type stuff in chat and you can read the chat.
What did that other thing say? We need screenshots in chat. That's what we need. No, maybe not.
Back check, waist and weight. That's okay. This is what?
Can I take pictures of
G,
something?
no, I'll tell you the important ones
Alright. How do you know they're important or not?
because I've solved all these puzzles before.
Okay.
Well, they're waiting for the mother to return. So mother created the giants, and the giants are waiting for her to return. Ah, I did it again. Oh, I'm so dumb.
Ow.
Oh.
Oh. And punch in the
Having
face.
some issues here.
That was brutal combo.
I mean, you can't move at all when you're falling, right?
That is true.
Stop that. Did we want to order? Do you want me to order any food for you guys?
I'll eat if you want to. I probably honestly could do without. I've been eating so much the last couple days.
Okay.
So,
But it's up to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, I'm good. I have that food. There's still
This is
some left
say
over.
nothing.
It's leftovers and there's still pizza.
Yeah, it's all.
And here's another one of these crucifixes that I don't know what they do. Back this up. It's a 3-part puzzle there. You hit the ledge above.
Oh my god.
I will resume explaining the puzzle in a moment. I'm actually going to go back to town. What you do this way? Oops, I got a message. Why did I get a message?
So be sure to read the thing that we just took a picture of.
I
is that
see.
what you're saying?
I see. You just said be sure.
Sad memories of giants are contained here. You know there's a museum in LA called the Museum of Broken Relationships?
Okay, that
Yeah.
sounds like a depressing museum.
And apparently has artifacts from people's relationships and things that like they broke or you know things from past relationships. They have little stories of each one of the things.
That sounds super depressing. I guess, you know,
I was considering going next week.
being evocative of emotion is artistic, so. The museum falling through the same trapdoor. I'll get it. I think 13
It's
weights
the
is
worst Melania player I've
yeah,
ever seen.
worst and best. Thanks, Adam. I don't know why I'm walking. I can just teleport. And back here. Alright, let's try not falling through that trapdoor for a change. Oh, come on, that was dumb. I just filled my life bar by collecting the green things. I only need like one more. I didn't check. That's that I went back to town. Okay. So what I was saying earlier is that was a 2-part puzzle. So there was a weight up here that we laid that made that switch appear that I just pressed, and it makes the weight go back up here. You press it again, and then it opens the chest. And I think that's just to get the map of the zone, but the maps are useful.
What does La-Mulana mean?
La-Mulana is the name of the ruins, and I don't know what it means.
Well,
Alright,
Bill,
so it's
you have a
right here. Well, don't look up spoilers.
No.
Something like that. Leto fell when the sun shone brightly during the day.
Alright, so you need a picture of this one?
Yes, please.
There you go. Got it.
So now this chest is open. You can get right. It was the map. I think I never worked out. So that bottom area there,
Mm-hmm.
if I whip it, I take damage. So there's something hidden there, but I don't know how to get in there.
Closest thing I could find with a different spelling is I learned Muslim scholar, especially in India, often used as a form of dress. Basically title.
We're gonna fight the Ghost Lord. Why not?
Are you ready for the Ghost Lord?
He's not very difficult.
That's the Ghost Lord I'm thinking of.
So the secret to the Ghost Lord is you don't fight any of the ghosts until the Ghost Lord shows up.
What happens when you can?
You kill them, and then the Ghost Lord doesn't show up. Ghost Recording. You know, the Oikanjo Cromlech.
Oh, like located in that? Pretty good job. We don't want to kill the ghosts, because then the Ghost Lord won't show up. Is there a clue to that somewhere in here?
I think so.
Is that block up there? Is that...
Let's see what this tab says.
His brothers, Ribu dug a hole in the lake's water in the tower. Strength was also he then lay down to rest.
Not important. Maybe I need to kill all the ghosts. Maybe I'm misremembering that. Let's start killing ghosts. Okay, that's probably I was wrong.
So you gotta kill all the ghosts?
Kill all the ghosts. Don't not kill all the ghosts.
Don't not kill... What? Is he... You probably want to make the Ghost Lord show up. He's gonna get angry if you're killing the ghosts. Ghost whippers. Whipping ghosts. What is
This is
that?
Rolling
Rolling
shuriken.
shurikens. Oh.
so I can
I don't know what a rolling shuriken
Rolls on the
look at
ground.
that. That's handy. Say it goes a long ways too. When it goes down platforms. Nice. Alright, and down here is the area where
again,
you didn't know
yeah,
how to
like
get
there's
in
a
there.
hint,
So what does it
but
say?
I don't know.
For the tower to fly, much water was needed. Megilla carried a lake to this land, then drew his last breath.
See, that looks like the thing that's at the beginning of the game, right? I think that's what that's referring to. And the thing on the right there is a map of the fourth area.
Is it what?
Water that needs to get to the tower. And
So
then
it's not
That's
here.
So that'll blow me up if I hit it.
Yeah, you're
But
pretty-
clearly that means there's some way to get through there.
There's the shield.
I guess I can go. I guess I'm done with this area, so I can go back and say, oh no, actually I want to. I don't think I can make that jump. No.
Ah,
Oh, he's
Watch
really
this.
close.
you are almost dead.
I'm gonna. We're gonna go back to the circus. Go where I like that. We only have 9. We have 170 money. That's good. So we only have 9 weights, so I'll buy some more of those. I usually like to keep around 15 to 20. So whenever I'm in the area, I will be buying some more.
Thank God for hot springs.
How do you kill that which has no life? Back to the gate of Gaia. Nope, not the gates. Back to the mausoleum
Mausoleum
of
of the
giants. Alright, so the final thing I want to do here is get to that scale. The thing I told you was a scale. I haven't been able to get to it.
That about came out of nowhere. There's your scale.
Yep. It kind of blends into the background. You don't know it's a oops. You don't know it's a scale until you stand on it. Can I not get there yet? I must need to double jump to get there. We'll be coming back there. I thought that was useful to do now. That is wrong. Maybe I should say.
Whoa.
Okay, well, we're here for the first thing. So here's a shop. What is this?
These boots. Oh,
So let me walk faster.
Nice.
We are definitely buying those. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Bado fell into a deep slumber in a blanket of stars. Well, we can figure that out. We don't need to keep taking pictures of these. I was just trying to get this setup going there for the picture taking strategy. I'll just hit everything. That's fine.
I'll just die now, and then that'll be cool.
So this platform will ram me into the spikes if you grab it coming up. This says Zebu would not budge. They're just telling you how to identify the giants, but it's not super necessary. You can just change the time to all the things you need to change it to and solve the puzzles that way. It's showing you where the Ankh is for this stage. don't remember what number that is, but that's another number. Strength-wise, we can... So the secret of the shield guys is, I mean, obviously you can hit them from behind, but if you strike their shield 3 times, you break their guard, so then you can just hit them. Which is why I don't try to get very fancy. Oh, can't do that. I can't climb ladders while jumping. I have to change the time to when that guy died. Another email. The email says, can I buy more often?
Second floor is kind of raised up. Is a switch? Oh, really? Those are all switches, by the way. Those things.
More talk of that tower, which I'm pretty sure is the thing at the beginning of the game.
Adam wants to know where they fit into the shield.
I don't know what that means.
The rolling
Yeah.
strikers.
The
Oh,
sharpness.
maybe that's what they're useful for.
Thanks to his feet aren't covered.
I don't use the sub weapons a lot, except for the bosses.
What are those cost things?
Sub weapons?
Yeah.
They each have their own ammo, and then you can pay to replenish them, or rarely they drop when you fight enemies or break bridges or break faces. I mean, not bridges. Oh, it's so good to move fast. So that's 8, I think. Zibu, Bado, Nagila, Leto, Futo, Abuto,
I looked at
Jiribu, and Sakit. Got all that? We don't
I'm
have
on it.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm. I got trapped. One of the best all-time memories.
So I think there is some value in the going in there. Is that right? Maybe not yet. Well, we'll try it. So what are the 8th area? I think there's a ferry at the end of it or something. That's
Oh.
useful.
Cool, look at that.
Whoa.
I can't do much here yet, but I think it's useful to talk to the ferry at the end.
Oh, there's some falling rocks. Oh no, there's not rocks.
I think that's
Spores. Wow, there's spores. Got all excited for a second. I thought we had fallen rocks again.
Yeah. Adam says he's worried. Yeah, it just ends up winding up saving and ends up with 5,000 of items like that.
Yeah,
Yep, that's how it goes, right?
yeah.
Now you'll see when I fight the bosses. Man, the bosses in this game are really hard. I think I know the solution to that puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Gotta call the dragon.
Gotta ride the dragon. This is a labyrinth, by the way. You're coming back doing this much later. But
Doesn't ride a dragon a metaphor for big drugs?
chasing the dragon. Right?
Chasing the dragon. There you go.
I often wondered if that Teen Titans episode was referencing that.
Chasing the dragon.
Yeah,
I don't remember that episode.
it was. They did it when they were playing the D&D game. They were all trying to ride the dragon. That was what they wanted to do.
So did my son saw that? No, he wants to play D&D.
Yeah, you did. That's exciting. Can't start him too young.
I was a little young.
Yeah, that's a good time for it.
Yeah. I guess he, just tell him if he can or can't do something. Have him roll dice.
So we can get that so we can teleport back here. I'll read the tablet too. What does it say? Endless corridor along endless path.
Let's save.
I could.
We should
Wouldn't
always
hurt.
save,
Yeah, probably. here, and this is the Fairy Queen.
4 philosopher instruct us to help the humans visit us here. We have been waiting.
Find Isis' pendant. Okay, we probably didn't need to talk to her, but she's looking for the pendant. So, son of a gun. Boy, just getting hit by everything again. And then get an email that says, "Fairies, yo!
What's up? It's me. The race called fairies still live in the ruins, yo. That's me. That's right. You know what I'm saying? The map and you can find this bitch's name. Just check it out, yo. Who's that from?
It's from, they're all from the same guy.
They're all from the Elder. Okay.
So then you go here and it's like, what? This took me back to the beginning. It's okay, we're leaving on here.
Whip Fist. Whip Fist. Now that's a good
You're
name
coming
for
up
a
with,
band.
Oh, I thought it was like a super villain.
Whip Fist?
Yeah.
It could be. It's a pretty great name for a band, though.
Alright. And this is the thing that they said would change the time of day.
Those little towers, those little mushroom tower things, make me
So-
feel uncomfortable.
Let's see. Celestial bodies are blah 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 blah. Seems like.
Oh man.
So-
Adam Amazing was saying tonight they would be turned back to Fox.
Yep.
So that means an extra hour of
Of La-Mulana.
of extra life.
You guys go as long as you want to go.
So there's the secret to this area is you can try to figure out what the names of all of the giants are, but there's only 3 configurations to the time, so you can just change them all and then go revisit all the giants. So we made it a starry night, so somebody's gonna die. I think that was one or Prey. I think it was Prey.
You gotta pray just to make it.
Die.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna die. You don't want to be there. If you're not careful, that giant will fall on you and kill you. All right, he's dead. Now we can climb the ladder. I think it was primarily made by one person. I can't get access to. That's interesting. Miguel is left-handed. See, there's all these clues about getting to the giants. I need to hit that switch, I think.
Yep.
That probably just gets the up.
How come you're not opening that chest?
I can't open the chest. Can't just open chests, Jeff. Come on.
Well, you just whip it, right?
Once it's open, you whip it to collect the contents. It's a puzzle game. You got to figure out how to open the chest. Push this, and that'll open that chest, and then I can go get. And I'm pretty sure that's the off. I never played Fez. Is it also like weird, obtuse puzzles like this? Uh-oh, that was not the right choice.
I played Fez for a while.
I think I heard that there was like crazy obtuse stuff in it.
I know Adam. But that.
Adam's not here, is he?
Somewhat obtuse puzzles and stuff. I have a really bad game memory. Like for mechanics, like I remember stories well, but
Yep, we got the. Okay,
There you go.
thanks, here.
so I cannot for the life of me remember the mechanics of that. So what I know I played it. I just remember the turning things 2D to 3D.
Something. I did something wrong. I can't cross there. What do I do to get out of here? I don't remember. Am I stuck? I may have blown this.
That seems
I can
horrible.
teleport out of here, right? Yeah. So that's one way. I needed to break the face. That's what I needed to do.
Adam says, also, how have you not played Fez?
Yep, I did see that. I don't know. Just never got around to it.
You play more games than most of us here too.
Can't play them all. I think I'm gonna go back to the surface.
Sure. Some
Um,
slip through the cracks.
Hmm?
Some slip through the cracks.
Yeah, that is true.
But pro tip, so that trap I just fell for, kind of unceremoniously, the secret is you have to break the face on the wall on the right side, and then you don't get trapped. But I forgot. But you can also just teleport out, which is what I did.
Break your face.
Break your face.
La-Mulana, break your face. How many people are in the stream right now watching?
That's 6. 5.
5.
There's a clue about it that I probably haven't read yet.
You're bringing a lot into this game.
Yeah.
You have a lot of knowledge already.
So we got the Ankh. Now we're gonna change the time of day again. Now it's nighttime. I don't remember what happened at nighttime. I think that was the prayer, right? So I go over here and I expect to see a statue praying. Yep. So that's the end of the stage. I'm going to change the time once more. And that should let us get the... oops, get the wrong side. And we can start with daylight. And that should let us get the power up. So you see now there's a switch on that guy's arm. That only happens at this time of day. Stupid ghosts. And that will open. It's just over here. Oh. Maybe not. Maybe it won't do that. What did that do? It did something. I suspect there's another giant that put a switch on.
Did break another giant switch? Oh boy.
It's fine. And now another switch over here.
There you go.
Well, that made the Ankh show up.
Well,
Okay.
that definitely looks like something new.
So how do I
Fist.
get that? I wonder
Yeah,
if
you
the
gotta go
intermediate
there.
times matter. I don't think they. I think I remember that they didn't.
You can't climb over there?
That's the end of the stage. I don't want to do that yet. So nighttime is when he prays, right?
Mm-hmm. So you said before. All over.
So that'll let us finish the level. But I don't want to do that. I want to get the power up.
When we get the chest.
Yeah. Aha! Oh, here's the hack. Okay, so this is the legend of the people who live in La-Mulana. Okay, well, not yet. Hold on.
I'm not bringing it around.
Okay, so it tells you the story of all the children of the mother, and each of the zones corresponds
Oh, okay.
to one of the children of the mother. And it says let's place the spirit of the ninth child into the body of child 0. And that's actually the subtitle of the sequel. But here's the best pro tip I can provide. If you come here and you turn off your glyph reader, the symbols that are unique in the middle column there are the numbers 1 through 10, whereas 1 through 8 and then 9 and 0. So this is what we want to picture of.
Okay. That's 1 through 8 and then 9, 0.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is the hacky way to learn your La-Mulana numbers without actually having to learn them.
That is a pretty good pro tip. Let me make sure I turn the glyph back.
They all look very, very similar.
Yes, so it's the first character in the here, I'll show it for the stream. And then
Oh, the first character.
first
and
character is in the second
is
column.
like the TH
Yeah.
or whatever. Okay.
Let me just once more for the benefit of the stream. So second column there, second word in each sentence.
Yeah.
The first character is the number.
Let me take another picture because I was. It seems like they're so similar. Kind of need a picture.
Did it work? Yeah, it's good enough. So there are 2 puzzles we need to know the numbers for, but not until much, much, much later. I'm going to actually try to find a clue to the power. Let's see what I screwed up. Let's see, blah blah blah, slumber, yeah, we did the slumber.
So where does this game fall in terms of like Fez and Spelunky?
It's probably right in the middle of both of those. G Parade at midnight. There's a bet there. I don't even see.
What was the earlier version also? Like was it around that time, or this version was around that time?
Oh, in terms of time frame? Oh,
Yeah.
that I don't know. I really don't know. I don't even know when this game came out. It was, again, it was for the Wii, so that's about where I can get you. Let's not fall in this thing again. Hey, we walked into the skeleton instead. Here's the clue. Okay, the sun shone brightly when he fell.
2005. Seems early.
There's any clues over here. Oops.
The original version was first released in Japan in 2005, and then there was a remake on the Wii in 2011.
2011, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm running low on life.
the original version was 2005.
So some time of day will let us get into that treasure chest, but I don't remember what it is. So I'm looking for that clue. That is my immediate objective. And then we're going to go to Zone 3.
I'm looking at the original graphics. That's quite different.
Yeah, very different.
Much more pixely.
Oh, again, I'm walking when I should be teleporting. It's easy to forget that I'm magical.
I had that problem all the time.
Looked at all of these. We looked at all of these. I think we did. I think I'm just running in circles.
You just need to unlock that chest.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Blah blah blah. Oh, here's the clue to the face. So, those who plunder the red, that's the crystal, shall never escape. And you see, it's a picture of that room, and it shows you where the ankh is and the face. So that's your clue. Is to break the face.
Break in the face.
Break in the face. This one says. Alright. I think I looked at all the clues again. Unless it's a clue at the very top. Or at the very bottom. I guess I didn't look at the clues at the very bottom either. Recently.
It's never not going to be fun.
You put a key on Leto's
Body,
body.
falling into slumber with his powers in hand.
Put a key on Leto's body. So Kit did that. Falling into slumber with his powers in hand. So the key is on Leto's body. This is ready to finish the stage, but we're not going to do that.
So which one is Leto?
And this says nothing. It is down here. This just tells you can change time of day. I can't find the clue I was looking for. I don't think that the half times do anything. I really want that chest because it's got life in it, and life is super useful this area. I didn't read that, or this, I guess, so that was the counter one. What does this say? Nothing. What does this say? Come on, that tower. I'll read this. Zebu, unimportant. This. So one of the times of the day is going to make a switch that opens that chest. I don't know which. This is not the one where he goes to sleep. Which means it's the one that makes the ankh. There's that switch. Alright, I'm getting bored with it. We'll go to level 3. Which is accessible from the first area. And while we're here, we'll save. We'll come back and solve the giant puzzle later if we bother. I think I can actually dodge these spikes. Nope. That says 3. Jump into the sun. Oh no, the ladder went away. I want to push the statue over here to make it come back.
Jump into the sun. I like to hear your snicker every time he falls down.
It's
Use the trolley here and come in.
good.
Trust light and the truth shall be revealed.
Well, these all seem like really clear cut clues this time.
It said, the statue of the giant waits in land of Inferno. Look at the spirit hidden in the woman's picture. Words of the spirit.
You're unlocking stuff earlier, so.
This is a game of unlocking. And I am the master.
Oh, it's going crazy.
Push this down. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. Start shooting lasers at him. Push it back further. I think I can, oops.
Weapon should not be used within the woman.
That's true. I'm talking about the temples of the man, getting so many emails. What's going on, Elder?
Whoa. Crazy.
There's another one of those crucifixes that I think is important. I don't know how to interact with. So we need the running shoes to actually get up some of these things. So aim and shoot.
You have the running shoes, or the shoes and harnesses are not that?
I'm gonna try that again until I fill up my life. Fortunately, we got to the same point. Yeah, I did get the right, that was the thing in the giants. Giants. And walk faster?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could go up with
The boots and Hermes.
Yeah.
Why would they damage you for whipping a puzzle wall? Why not just make a sound or graphic?
To be mean, this is a very mean game. That's what the developer remembered about games from that era. Is that they were just
Obviously, we're not in the
unforgiving,
mind of the designer, but perhaps
punishing.
maybe it's just to be mean.
That's my guess. I'm dead serious about that. So we're back to the Temple of the Sun. That's good because I wanted to get that treasure chest, but I fell down. Which is probably the map.
I don't know why, but every time we come back here, that song walking on the surface sun going through my head.
Walking on the surface of the sun.
Might as well be wrong. Does it go? I don't know.
It's probably because it's Temple of the Sun.
Smash
Okay.
Mouth, right?
Let's see if I can do this. And shoot.
Smash Mouth.
Okay, too high. Too low.
trying to shoot through that little hole?
Yep.
Yeah, that seems like an awful idea.
Did I save recently?
You,
A
you went
little
through the
bit,
portal.
I
but
don't think that's enough.
Oh boy.
Oh, 1, 2. Oh,
Oh.
there you go.
Wow.
This guy's moving up.
You know, it's one of those things too. If it damages you, you know that that's not a solution, right?
Yes, yeah, sure.
So if you use your whip on something, like I've been in games before where like I'll just keep doing the same thing over and over again, and I'm like, well, maybe it's doing something because it's changing color.
I got a new primary weapon, the knife, which is really slow. I mean, sorry, it's really short, but it takes really fast. So it's going to be useful for something like
That makes that tough.
So what is
Ian
this?
does enjoy stabbing things.
Text track. So this is, I found software called Text Track. I found it on the ground. Oh, this lets you remember.
Why is there a dog over there?
Why is there a dog?
Isn't that a dog face?
Where do you see a dog?
On the left, that's a dog's face.
That's the rolling shuriken. This thing?
We see a dog's face to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Bill, do you see a dog's face?
I'm trying to.
I totally see a dog's face.
I mean, like,
I totally see a dog's face. It's like the two eyes and there's a nose and there's like the ears in the top. Anyway. I mean, it's a cartoony dog, but...
I mean,
I can show you, but it won't show up in the stream. 'cause
Sure,
I'm gonna walk
yeah,
over
yeah,
to the
yeah.
monitor.
do a little sketch.
Huh?
Draw it.
Yeah,
draw it
I
in
got a
Glenn's
little
notebook.
picture here. Let's see. Oh, go back to that.
All right, sure. We're gonna
Okay.
draw a sketch of the rolling shuriken dog here.
Alright, well, I get a little closer if I don't see it. But over there I saw it.
Do you need glasses, Jeff?
Huh?
Do you need
I
glasses?
have glasses.
I think you can't see like the shape anymore.
Yeah. Well, it's not really working out for me, but you know.
I know some people
Yeah.
see things and weird things.
Yeah. Anyway. Alright,
You're
forget it.
not
It's not-
doing it? Oh,
it's
okay.
not working
All
out
right,
now.
we're not doing it. Maybe the people in the stream see the dog, Jeff. Oh, I should.
Must be my tea.
Probably the tea getting to you.
Yeah. It's all the caffeine.
Yeah, I'm really missing that life. I'm almost tempted to go back and try to figure it out again. Is that boring? Should I not do that?
You weren't in there for like a minute. Yeah, you're playing. Do whatever's playing.
Whatever's
I
covered.
mean, seems actually like you're there.
I'm gonna look at the. So I looked at all of the. Switch back. I looked at all the messages in the lower portion, but I didn't look at any in the upper portion. So if any of those messages up there are relevant to the. Like somebody just says, one of the messages just says where we're supposed to go, like what time of day it's supposed to be. That's all I want to find. Try to make it quick. I can't look at that tablet again in the upper right there because that'll be hard mode. Oops. Look at these. Sun fell. The thing is, if I keep having to go back to the town to restore my life because I don't have a lot, that's going to take it longer in the long run, even though it's not interesting to watch me wander around here and try to find a clue that we missed. I'm not seeing it. This is more or less everything. Hey, spikes. Surprise spikes. Ghost Lord. I don't think the message
Lord.
in the Ghost Lord's room was relevant to this stuff, but I will go look just to be sure. Says
Sarah's brother legally dug a hole to send next.
is not relevant. One of the messages said, and I can't find it now. One of the messages said like, "Power resides in the blah blah blah," and that was the secret. But I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was this one. Maybe it was
Let's
this
go
one.
through that.
Oh, more about that. All right. When did I get there, Larry? Do you want to get it? We can keep trying.
No, I'm just trying to. I don't know.
I don't remember what the clue was.
The only clue was the one that was on. The key is on whatever his name is, and then if you find who that person is, you might be able to.
Oops. Well, now we're here.
That's
It's
totally
at all
not where you
we're
want to go.
at.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to the temple. Up there.
A lot of clues down there.
Yep. That is a late part of the game, and I think it has to do with what I'm actually stuck on. There's like
It's a lot of clues.
9 clues there, and I think they refer to locations in
It's
the
actually like 8 clues.
the 9th one. Oh, the 8th one's missing. Yeah, interesting. I think they refer to locations in the ruins that I have to go to. Because I can pick out from some of the clues, like, definitely correspond to rooms. But I haven't been able to work out the exact use of those clues yet. Hey, don't do that.
Whoa!
Oh.
Oh. Fire burn.
This says, fill the place with water.
You're there.
Okay,
Oh wow, look at all that treasure.
we are
Now,
now.
things like just push against this until it opens to be interesting.
The woman shall be with child when within the man.
Uh-huh. But the weapon cannot be within the woman. Well, there's a dude there in a little picture. The man.
Yeah, this is the temple of the man.
Temple of the man. Whoa.
Jump into the sun.
Jump into the sun.
Do you have to whip the sun?
Didn't say anything about whipping the sun. Oh. It moved.
It's gonna kill me if I don't do it.
Oh.
Jump into the sun.
Temple of Moonlight.
Now we're in the temple of the moon. Now this is interesting. This hasn't been revealed yet, but there's actually 2 versions of every area. So we're now in the reverse version of
Oh,
that area we were just in. Now, I'm not fighting here, because this is the temple of the woman. And if I use my whip, you'll see there's an eye on every screen. If I use my whip anywhere, I'm going to get punished for it.
Right, you can't use your weapon within the woman.
Nope. So everything talks about the tower, which I think is the end of the game where we take off in that rocket ship. Only by a woman with a child. Okay. So tempting to break the pots. Must not break the pots.
Did you just use your weapon?
Yes, I'm out of the temple now. That part down there is
That
the
down.
temple, yeah.
as long as there's no power in
I don't know what these things are either. These look like mini versions of that thing that changes time. There's so much about this game I have no idea. Open the 5 boxes.
My name matters.
Open
And starting with the one closest.
So open them in order.
All right. Well, there's 5 boxes down there. Open the one that's
So open
closest.
them in order.
Closest to
Left
what? Closest to you?
or closest to the chest.
Yeah.
It's one or the other. We'll find out. I'm looking for the save point first. There it is. All right, how do I get there?
Five boxes, so it includes that other one with it. So I'm assuming the one that's closest to you.
And this one is text I can't translate. But that talks about the math puzzle I can tell from the symbols. And I get an email from the elder, and he's like, hey, they can't translate some of them yet.
There's some pretty good reception in that.
In the temples.
Yeah.
No.
So
If only,
we're kind of
if only your father brought his laptop, then this probably
He
wouldn't be the
did.
problem.
You will find his laptop later.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, he lost it. Okay.
So behold the Temple of Moonlight. It's the sanctuary of Lovelu. Okay, so we will say... I think I can't teleport back here yet. I think I need special powers to teleport to the reverse versions of... Yeah. So, well, we've almost restored our life by collecting things, so let's just keep going for now and see if we can survive a little bit. Oops. Alright, this is not the way up. This is.
How'd you know that trapdoor was there?
I play this game a lot.
Well, it's just from that.
Because I was stuck. So it'll never purposely trap you somewhere forever. I'm hesitant to actually commit to that because there are some really nasty ways. You will never get back from this scenarios.
Like that one area you were before. Well, you teleported out. But...
Yeah. So I'm coming here, by the way, to get climbing claws. That's what I need to get in this area. Somebody drop a green thing. And you get really stuck in the collision there at that ladder. I've been able to like jump out of the level and stuff with that.
You're getting hit all over the place.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
That is the wrong thing to have happened.
How about some help?
Oh, good. Guess I gotta go back. You can't kill the golems once they're rocks.
Right.
Somebody drop me some life. Some stupid bats drop some life. Some stupid ants or spiders or whatever you guys are.
Oh, boy.
Hit the spider! Drop some life.
I don't like the spiders. There you go.
Not enough. One more. Come on. There we go. Life!
Yay! Filled up. That was close. I thought you were gonna die.
As carefully as I play? Come on, Joe.
Which reminds me you should save soon.
I just saved when I touched that thing a moment ago. I think I did. I hope I did.
Oh, I saw the moonlight thing. I can't remember. Yeah.
I intended to. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah. How about that? I'm just gonna pre-activate a puzzle solution there.
Oh, boy.
Oops. Oops, oops, oops.
We're in a pile of bones.
I'm a pile of bones. Talk to me in this game, please. Oh, that's only one way. Oh, that's fantastic. Great. I'll do that again. I only have one weight left, too. Last try.
Yep. Go up that. You go all the way up.
Maybe
There.
I can.
Do
maybe
the
this.
dozen order. Up. Ah!
So yeah. So that was. Here was the rightmost one. I gotta hit the switches in the right order. But anyway, I'm out of weights, so I have to
Weights.
go back to the surface.
Jeez.
Can't teleport back there. Oops, that's the Elder. What up? He talks about stuff you buy. He does give you useful hints later. Where the heck are the weights? The weights are on the next screen.
Weights.
Something just flashed over here. Is everything okay, Bill?
Through there, it's fine. You're inside the.
Back to the Temple of the Sun, because we can't teleport to the Temple of the Moon yet.
Back to this temple of the sun.
Yeah, well, it's fine. You're going back to the Temple of the Sun. It's still going.
Oh boy.
Actually, I think they're easy to get life here. Maybe I should get that before we go back in.
What you should have done is sat in the hot spring for a little bit.
I was mostly maxed out on life.
That's it.
Well, that's not me, that's for sure.
Well, Medusa hit.
Hmm?
Medusa hit.
They switch sides when you approach them. Meditate. Do nothing meaningful. What is this thing?
Trying to wedge it.
The Wedget Eye. Yeah, that's the name of the developer who makes adventure games.
Wedge it eye?
Yeah. Ooh, a new laptop. Oops. Goodbye. Ooh, a new laptop case.
Heat proof.
Yes.
Use it in lava.
Now I can use it in lava. What is this?
I wasn't aware that they made heat proof, lava proof.
Yeah, it's really
Laptop
important.
cases.
Oops.
Lava resistant.
Oh, that was almost awful.
You gotta take off.
Okay, thanks for sticking around, Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
You all know what to do.
We know what to do.
Alright, oh, I'll have you guys out.
Okay, that's the widget guy.
Sweet. Oh, we're coming to the tail end of Extra Life.
Yeah,
We got
3 hours to
left.
go. Call for the product twins, twins return home, blah blah blah. Done. Woo!
Excuse me.
We're gonna go under the Wedget Eye. We're gonna do nothing but pray.
Just pray. Oh, look at that. You sat there, right?
Yep.
No pray button.
I was mashing the pray button, just like Tom would. So that's the
Oh,
eye.
you get it wrong.
I really need to get under the temple of. Oops, that's not sure. Oh, I was saying I was getting life here. That's what I was doing.
You getting life here?
Yeah, there's a pretty easy to get life here. Those who fly shall be cast down. Come here, bats. Yeah. No. Come here, bats. One. There. Yep. Oh, yep. Yay, there we go. Life. Now I can take 50% more hits. I'm just gonna start using them right away. I'm gonna go back to the temple, but I'm gonna hit this lever before I do. 'Cause that's important.
What do you do?
I don't know. But it's important. It solves a puzzle in this area.
Just trust
but
me.
We're working on puzzles in this area.
Keep on want you to whip those things.
Me too. It's really hard not to. But it's a trick. It's a trap. Good axe. Let's see if I can not get knocked off this thing. Let's take this nice. Okay, now I've got the claws. Elder's gonna tell us. You find the grapple claw? I've got ninja blood.
Well, that from your father. If you use a grapple claw, you can scale well like a ninja. Jump forward, throw the
Actually,
wall.
lets me do this, which is super
Oh.
important
Oh.
for platforming. Okay, what does this say? Atop the navel of Neptune.
So if you see Neptune with his belly button,
Top of it. Okay, so those claws will let us get the next whip upgrade, which is usually what I like to do before fighting the bosses.
is it a longer whip?
It's not longer, but it is twice the damage, which is
Oh.
super useful. Okay, so this switch opens the rightmost one. Is that what we determined? Do you remember that?
Yes, it was the rightmost one. Of the
Where are the other switches? I have to find that. Activate them. And I don't have the clues. Maybe I can't do that yet here. You have to come back for later. I think that's what's going on. There's another one of those crucifixes. I think we're done here. Alright, we'll go back to Temple of the Sun. And from here we're going to go to Area 4. Well, I know what I should have done. I should have done this way earlier. Because now we can climb here. If I didn't fall down. We're going to get the fairy amulet, and that's going to help us. We'll never need money again. And will also help us like recover life and stuff while we're exploring.
increase everything. The value of everything you pick up.
You have to know what it. Well, sort of. What it's useful 4 is there are particular spots in the ruins where you can pick up a fairy, and there's 4 kinds of fairies, and one will increase the drop rates, like you suggested. One will recover your life continuously. One attacks continuously. Oh no, that was sad. I got knocked on my butt by a stationary ball. And the 4th one will unveil secrets, and I've only found a couple of secrets that fairy helps with. But the reason to do it now is if we ever run short on money, you just go get the drop rate fairy. She's super useful. Is this right? No, that's right between. I'm not doing this very well.
You keep on doing the same thing. I don't know what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to land on those platforms. There's one to the left, one just left of center.
Oh, those little red light things?
The light is illuminating transparent platforms from below.
That's kind of impossible to see.
Okay, there's a boss in here. But as I recall, it's not a very difficult boss. Oh no, I probably pissed off that statue. Nope. I pissed off that statue. Not difficult, I say.
Oh, you're almost dead.
No, I don't have any more sub-weapons. This won't hit it, I think. Oh, it does.
That's all you needed. Hey, you got all your life back.
Now, there's a clue about this later, so it might seem really weird that I'm just gonna...
Super antlion.
Yeah, it is a super antlion.
Yeah.
Come back here and randomly start whipping... Where is he? There it is. Whipping the ceiling.
No. Of course.
Of course.
Of course that's what you would do.
And then up here is the... so there's this...
Unless the flood of those shall grant the healing powers. No. Put it in there.
So there is a case where I had to read the thing to make the plate appear. And this is the fairy amulet.
This is suspended.
And we will give that back to the lady next time we have to go back to town. Because it's not immediately useful. Instead, we're going to go to Area 4, which is scary and
Inferno
awful.
cave. Well, at least your laptop's going to be okay.
Yep. It's hot.
Don't fall in it. It'll be very bad. Thank you, Elder.
Lava bad. Got it.
Fall in it.
Got it. Fire ants.
Fire ants or something.
Turn left and swing your weapon. Turn right and swing your weapon. The souls of the long departed children shall be awakened. That might be a clue to something I know, and it might not. This is an area, this room is an area described by one of those templates I mentioned. Ah.
She has a snake bottom. What was that? Is something to clue about the children and the snake bottom and the... Hold on.
What's this say? Stick to the walls. Alright. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to find the safe book first. And stick to the walls. That's where we're getting the claws. And we're just gonna run into everything. Why dodge when you can just face tank? This is what? La-Mulana meets the eye. I wonder if I can extinguish. I remember using the knife here. I wonder if I can put the flames out with a knife. That's what I can do. Because the knife hits low.
Apparently Kiri's watching from home.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that a good time?
Yeah.
Not.
She's like, I see you.
Oops. Oh gosh, don't die.
Oh, jeez.
That guy's pissed. Oh, his are homing. I don't like that. No, I knew that was
that
gonna happen.
That is highly unfortunate.
We're going to go back. We'll go back to the surface.
You need to get
Need some life.
lava swimming.
And that's why we bought the heat-proof laptop key.
So what would happen if you didn't have the heat-proof
I
lava?
couldn't access the sub-menu, so I just die.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No. So let you access the sub-menu. Okay.
Let's do that again. This way. I'm gonna go from the Temple of the Sun because we didn't make it to the zip.
All right. Inferno Cave. Oh,
Whoops.
it's getting late.
All right, thanks, Adam. Thanks for sticking
Yeah,
around
thanks,
with us.
Adam.
We had a good time.
And do finish Stranger Things too. It's very good.
We've been making noise like we might do this outside of
Extra life.
Extra Life. Maybe we'll do that. We'll
Maybe.
certainly let you
Not
know.
nearly, and it won't be as long.
And Jeff, I want you to tell me if you're sick of La-Mulana, we can always do something else. I don't want you to be bored.
I'm okay at the moment.
Cool. Let's try that again.
I might get more tea,
Okay.
and I might eat some dinner. Other than that, I'm good. If I eat dinner, I might do it off camera. I'll play the bill roll for a little while.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I'm having some issues. This is tough platforming. To be like a Castlevania. level.
This does not seem like an easy game to me.
It is a very difficult game.
I'm glad you're playing because this would be very frustrating. I think if I were playing.
The worst part is, like, you know, I've been avoiding the bosses, and there's a reason for that. Like, as difficult as some of this platforming is, the bosses are so difficult in this game.
So why are they difficult? Though? Are they difficult because they have
They're just like
health, or-
really, really tough bosses. They're like,
So I was talking to Glen earlier about this today, playing Mario, and I kind of like it because, well, I'm not a huge boss battles, but I like Super Mario's bosses because they're not challenging, they're just clever. So I kind of enjoy that, but that requires very specific programming for every
Right.
single boss battle. So I understand why a lot of people don't do that.
let's take the fast way down.
Oop. Ooh. Oh.
Oh no, stupid ants. Help, help. Switch to the left.
You know, fire ants are actually a thing.
Yeah,
I mean, they're
Yeah, I think the enemies in this game are puns, but they don't even say it, like the ant lions and stuff, the fire ants. You observe this is
Snot
what the
frogs.
creatures are. Snot frogs, totally a thing. Alright, let's see if I can not screw this up this time. You know what? I'm not even going to try to go the direction I was going here, which was to read that tablet. Instead, I'm going to go right, because that's where the safe one is, but I'm going to start trying.
We need to go on the lower platform.
But I'm going to go up here, that's actually easy to do. Yeah.
Book made of ice protects. Oh, that's what you need.
Didn't know what I mean.
Book made of ice, it'd be nice.
You're a poet, and you don't even know it. What's in here? Here I can buy more software that I don't know what it does.
See, space capster? Oh, treasures, okay.
Alright, we bought some more software.
Alright. You can install it?
If I have room.
You do.
Oh, what even is this? Text saving software.
You get a 1 gigabyte hard drive.
You can get an upgrade later.
This is so 2011.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Oh boy. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna go get some dinner real quick.
Okay.
And I'll be sitting right over there in a few moments.
Alright. Are you getting dinner? Are you ordering something or just
No, I'm just gonna eat.
eat
Leftover.
the leftover tie?
I was asking what game this is. This is La-Mulana.
Oops. I'm walking into snakes. Looking at the chat.
Alright.
No, that was my fault. Jeff, you never have to apologize for me walking into a snake. Alright. Think we can do this? I believe in me. I can do this without Jeff for a minute here. We're totally gonna make it this time. You know what? I said when I went back to town I would turn in that amulet. I never did. Again, it's not super relevant for this part. Oops. 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 I mean, you can swim in the lava, which is what I did just briefly there. So, it's not immediately lethal. That's a little bit of a preview of what's to come. Well, actually, I might not be able to do that yet. I need the need some stuff. Where do I get that stuff? Do I even remember? I need to start getting. Oh, I need to go to area 4. That's what that is. Let's bail on this whole thing. Actually, I should wait for Jeff to do that. So let's keep doing this whole thing. Let's go back and try to find the Museum of Giant Squid while we're waiting for Jeff, because that'll help. And then maybe we'll fight some bosses. G Parade to the land, blah blah blah. We're looking for something about power. I wonder if it's up there. I bet it is. That's the one thing I wouldn't have looked up. Alright, so we need to change the time in this zone. So I'm going to get really chatty here because Jeff isn't here to keep the conversation going, so I like to stay engaging with the stream, which means I just start yammering about everything I'm doing. So we're going to go back to the wheel here and change the time. I think we change it to Twilight, which is the stars. I think that's going to make this guy go to sleep, if I remember correctly. We're committing a faux pas. Bill really goes nuts when we're not properly framed, and I'm still on the left side of the couch here while Jeff is gone. Maybe I should center myself. Okay, that was the right one. Remembered that much. So he goes to sleep, and then we climb this ladder. And my guess is that the clue I've been looking for all this time is here. Which says, no, it just says Miguel is left-handed. That's not helpful. One of the things I did allude to earlier is, whoops, never mind, I can't show it off. I was going to show you how to break that face there. Where are you, Clue? I feel like I've been everywhere here so many times. I feel like I'm having trouble stabbing that ghost. This says nothing. I remembered that I wanted to be an area, a different area. So I'm backtracking and looking for the clue to the giants while you eat your dinner. Oh, I was out of life. I didn't even notice.
Uh-oh.
I don't think I lost much progress. I could be dead wrong, though.
First time you died.
Is that really? No, that can't be.
Mm-hmm.
That can't be. I died early and lost a lot of progress. Remember when we determined I wasn't saving? Okay, so yeah, I think we're okay. Oh, I have 6 life, that's why I died. Let us go back to the surface. Did I teleport to the surface because I fell into water and into the lava and then not restore my health? I bet that's what I just did.
It's getting late, Ian.
Yeah. We're totally going to solve this obtuse puzzle game that there's many, many more hours of gameplay in tonight. That's not true, that's a lie. But I'm glad I got to show it off a little bit at least. I do like the game. I knew it was a risk when I started, that we wouldn't get through it. Okay, so what did I say I was going to do? I said I was going to collect... Okay, so you can see this dream, right, Jeff? So
Mm-hmm. Okay with me.
we can maybe do some progress while you're over there eating. We're going to go back to the first area, the Gate of Guidance, and we're actually going to go to the 4th area. I said the lava zone was the 4th area, that's wrong. It's 5 or 6. 5, I think. 4th area is up here. And it's interesting to note that all 4 of the first areas, or all 3 of the areas after the first area are accessible from the first area, all leaving different corners of the map. So this is the 4th area. Getting up from the Elder. This is the water's poisonous, so if you're in the water, you will lose health. And don't get killed.
Have you done this yet?
I haven't done it tonight. Is that what you're asking?
Well, the only reason I'm asking is because there were some other clues I had about bringing water to certain areas.
Oh, yeah. Yep. As I said, I think the end of the game is we're going to make a rocket ship out of that tower, and it's going to be powered with water from this zone. is my interpretation of some of the clues. Oops. I think I can't get the thing here yet. I think yeah. Where's this guy sitting? Miguel made this aqueduct, but it's not working. We'll come back to this in a second. Oh, I hate those fish. Fish are terrible. I need a helmet to get by. Oops. Oh, there's the save point.
Sharks or dolphins?
What are you looking at?
Or the ones that just knock you off the line?
I don't know. They're awful. Whatever they are.
Wait. No. Wait.
If you wait, they hit you. You have to,
Alright.
you have to attack.
Wait, hit him. Oh my god. Or do you a person right now?
Can I get down here? I can't yet, so I need to keep going. Oops.
So
Oh
we're
no,
down to,
oh no, oh no.
Down to 4 viewers.
That's super bad.
But
I fell down here.
we can play them slowly.
I don't think I can get past the waterfall. We're gonna teleport.
Just the good thing is that it's waterproof.
Yep, waterproof laptop bag. See, I know what's up. Let's save. I feel like I haven't saved in a while. Because why not? I haven't saved since it's under the moonlight.
So not only did Bill do all of this here, set this all up, but
Oh.
as I walked you through the room, he cleaned up all of the food in the room.
Bill's a keeper. He's a good guy. You're lucky to know him.
I've had dinner.
Alright.
Try not to trip over.
Let's try not falling down a waterfall. That would be a good thing. Okay, good. What is this? Is this death? No, it's something useful.
Look at that.
Caltrops. The most useless item in the game.
And you just drop them and people walk on them.
Yep. Only mostly they don't walk on them.
The only reason I know what a caltrop is because of the name caltrop is because of D&D.
Alright, I got the map.
Yay!
That's nothing. Also nothing.
Why put nothing? Why make notes with nothing on them?
Oh, this is a fairy room. I should have turned in the amulet. But I didn't.
Fish jumping. Oh. It's a fish with legs. It's a water horse.
Oh, where's the... Do I need to go... Where's the helmet? I thought the helmet was here. In this area. Can't cross the waterfall without the helmet. I also kind of feel like helmet is near the starting point. This is where my memory of the game is getting a little spotty, unfortunately. I guess I'm not playing for 2 years.
I haven't been that long since you tried.
Maybe a year. It's been more than a year for sure. Alright, let's go up the waterfall. See if I remember if that's where. I think there's a helmet up there. A helmet somewhere.
Do shops offer new things?
Very late in the game, I think they do. But I might be misremembering that too. A bird. Oh, I really like that. Four viewers is probably us. I think I'm streaming in the other room. There's one there. How many of us are just idly leaving this running?
And then probably curious users. That would make 4. We can say whatever we want.
Falling? Okay, that's cool.
Wires.
Convoys here, and they're awful.
At this point, it's really not streaming so much; it is recording.
Well, it's streaming if somebody wanted to join in. Okay, so there is no helmet here. This is not where the helmet is. Let's just teleport right back. Guess that doesn't work that. Where is the helmet? I think it's in that area I was in.
Do you have a brass trumpet?
Do I have no brass trumpet? Keith was making that joke when Mike was playing.
I saw, yeah. Did Mike understand it?
Probably not. I don't think Mike plays board games. If he does, I don't know about it. He doesn't talk about them.
Well, not board games. I've mentioned playing old school GURPS a couple of times, and he seemed very interested in it.
So he plays tabletop games.
Yeah. He said if I were to bring in and play old GURPS, he'd play.
Nice.
And I was like, yeah, and I went back and I started reading old GURPS games. I'm like, oh god, combat takes so long.
Oh, I bet I know. I bet I can go down this way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a save point.
Now
Save
I can
that
teleport
stuff.
here, which helps. Oh, you know what? I kept saying, I'm still forgetting. I'm going to go turn in the amulet, which is here, in this corner. What was that? Now we can use fairies. Fairies are awesome. We got the map to this area for reasons I can't explain.
You just not did that before?
Maybe you just have to wait for that chest or something? I don't know. I don't know what I'm walking. Again, we're going back to the Spring in the Sky. See if we
Yeah.
can find that helmet. Where the heck is the helmet? Probably not this way.
Water horse. Seahorse?
I'll get it.
Fish with legs. Land shark.
Okay.
Jesus. That's quite a fish. What's that thing over there? Got a bowl or something?
It is a... It is a lever that I would push with a weight, but it's got a lock on it. So I have to do something else first. You stopped at just the right moment. feel like I'm going ahead the wrong way.
It's stuck.
Oh, I can't interact with that yet?
Pause.
Teleport out of here.
You can do claws, no?
You can't. I don't think you can gain height with claws. I'm gonna go down.
I'll do that.
Otherwise, it'd be really broke. I feel like where the frick is the helmet? I feel like I'm supposed to be going this way. I can't get past.
It says the helmet.
I'm not sure it's only a helmet, so he talks about the helmet.
It's telling you you need a helmet.
Where is the helmet?
Shoot on the middle part.
Yeah, that was in the same area. The second area where I couldn't do it in a while. I feel like, alright, so there's something here. That's also got a lock on it. And then this. Okay, so this is what the ferry space is.
There's a ferry.
Yeah, so you can go like this and a ferry will show up. And the secret is you need to learn the patterns of the stars that show up before the ferry does, and that'll tell you what type you're going to get. So if you want a particular type of ferry, you do kind of this process. So that's a healing ferry, for example. And this one is a weapon ferry. No, that's the secret key ferry. And I can't get through there, which is where I need the helmet. I don't know where the helmet is.
So she just travel with you now?
Yep, and she will open a couple of hidden locations. Did I not finish the Temple of the Sun? Is that what I'm missing? Should I continue to try to press through?
You teleport with a ferry teleport with you?
Yes, so go anywhere. So this is a good place to get ferries because there's one right by an exit, so you can go back and forth really
Right.
fast, get the kind you want. So she's not going to do anything. I was just demonstrating. Having the ferry around is unimportant right now.
If she did, you'd be very surprised.
I would. That might be one of the secrets to helping me finish the game.
Jeez.
I don't have very much more.
Nope, you
I
do not.
feel like I'm supposed to go. Now I'm wondering if it's just to go in here. Can you get in there? Can I get in there? Yeah. This way. Supposed to refilling?
No. Nowhere near refilling.
Alright, let's go get some more. I think I buy a helmet somewhere. I think I buy a helmet in the Temple of the Sun. Kind of rushed through the little bits, so let's take them a little more slowly. Can't get in there. Can't get in there. thing to get there. That is something we had to weigh down with the minecart.
Okay.
So we could push the minecart to the last area. The boss actually was in the minecart. And we're in there, so I would have remembered if we had some dumb software. No helmets though. Can't believe I can't remember the helmet is. There's something. What's
A
that?
little platform fell down.
Or is that the boss? I bet that's the boss.
Let's find out. Well, let's just back to this room.
Right. That was a waste of time.
It looks significant.
What's the helmet? It's the helmet in area. What? Well, my initial gut was to go there, so maybe we do that again. Gotta get past the lava. See if I can screw that up. It's a long way to go to get to that save point there. Fraught with error and danger.
Oh, jeez.
Just walk into the ants. I wonder. Ooh, I bet the helmet's up here. I bet that's where the helmet is. I think I remember. Maze of the Twins. That seemed right. Let's enrage these snakes. Enraged. Oh no. Oh no. Stupid rocks. That one's enraged.
Are you raging them on purpose? Oh. Okay. Sorry, I didn't take this for 2 seconds. You got the map!
Let's go to the Labyrinth of the Twins.
Whoa.
This is right, I think. I think we buy the helmet.
Oh, there's a ferry down there.
Yeah, but there's a laser in the way. Have to approach that from a different direction.
I hate when you try to get ferries because the laser shoot. Huh.
That, oh no. Oh, that worked.
Wow.
That worked out really great, actually.
Is that Neptune?
No, but he is in here. And that is also something we will interact with later. Oh no. No. And it's a healing fairy. Perfect. I have one life. No. Heal me, Healing Valley. Fairy.
Fairy? Heal me, fairy!
Alright, less scary. Let's see what else is over here. God, those things are so aggressive.
Yeah. Baboons or something? Like long noses?
They kind of look like anteaters, right? I mean,
Yeah, they have long noses.
Beelzebub guards that eat stuff. This is what it is.
Stab the fire! Stab the fire! Weird. Why are they so angry? Whoa. Sirens? Harpies? Yes.
Yeah, something like that. One of the two. You are at the worst possible place. I just got mushed.
Wow. That's some good mushing.
I felt good about that. I felt like that's where we're supposed to be. So let's do that again. I won't bother to get the map this time. We can come back for that. Fairly confident we buy a helmet in that area.
You're not gonna finish this tonight.
No, not even close. Are you kidding? I'm not even gonna get where I was.
There was a small level of hope, I think, when you started, but
Oh, wrong life
how far did you get in Castlevania last night?
again. We got about 2/3 of the way through 3.
Oh wow. Maybe Castlevania.
Not as well as I should. We really struggled with 3. I got stuck on a level for a long time. Okay, it's a boss. That's not what I wanted. This is not gonna work at all.
Well, you're here.
I'm gonna go beat this guy. He's really tough. And like fairies and other upgrades and stuff. He does my kills me like 2 hits. Ah,
You want to switch games?
we can if you want. What would you like to play if you don't play La-Mulana?
Oh. Hold on.
The other things I was suggesting was we could do some Cuphead or we could do some Dead Cells because Glen liked that game but he's not here. We could take another whack
I might
at
have a-
Castlevania, or you could actually play your more of your what is that game called? Quest for Glory.
Quest for Glory. Actually, let me check my desk real quick. You can play a little more La-Mulana.
A little
I think
more
I
Mulana?
might have something that we can.
Okay. Let's see. Something from Jeff's desk. That's interesting. What could it be?
to play games? That's just my very. Would you like to play a game? It was my very first game in a production role coming into the industry.
We certainly could.
Yeah, we have a Dreamcast here.
Is it all set up still? I imagine it would
I
be.
think so. Yeah, we just have to switch it over.
Yeah,
So-
I'll check it out. The Ultimate Fighting Championship. It looks like a winner.
Dreamcast. The first one. It's actually a pretty good game. I like it a lot. So,
So I will set us on standby.
Okay.
Take this opportunity to grab some dinner for me.
all right, let's go to standby.
Where is the-